2, 3. Give me a count all, Rick.
Welcome to the Red.
Welcome to the Red Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Special guest host tonight, Mr. Snapper Jones. We're live from the One Lounge. We are one. We got the usual suspects on hand. Got my man, JB, Charlie Moe, Trouble Smith in the unfamiliar territory tonight. He's normally the host, but he is the suspect tonight. He's the suspect tonight.
Unusual suspect.
Unusual suspect. Yes, sir. He normally asks the questions, but tonight, this is a special edition, and I'm honored to be the one that Trouble elect to do this interview live from the One. It's called the Trouble Smith story. Long anticipated. I always mess with him. Said, man, when we gonna do the Trouble Smith story? Let's get the Trouble Smith story. Well, here it is. No further ado, we live from the One Lounge, and this how it's going down. Live, uncensored, uncut. We don't have nothing written down. We don't need that shit. This is how we get down at the Red Cup. So I'm gonna toast my co-host right there,
No
JB, Charlie Moe,
Yo.
and Trouble Smith.
Yes, sir.
Bam. This nigga drink cranberry juice. Come on, man. We drinking up all the fucking chaser. Come on, Rick. Put your cup up, Rick. Drinking up all the damn chaser. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we getting down. My main man, Curt Trouble Smith, needs no introduction. Well, I'm gonna tell you he's my favorite basketball player that nobody has done it any better. And you can argue with it and then tweet in, I ain't got no glad, we ain't watching the screen and all that shit. It ain't up for debate. Since I've been watching basketball in the city, Trouble Smith has been the guy for me. That and everybody then burned up the city. Everybody got their rep, Bootney, Moochie, everybody, but Trouble Smith has been the baddest motherfucker I done seen do it in my era of watching basketball. I didn't see him when he was in, we'll go back to when he was at Brown, when he was doing it at Brown.
Miller, man.
Keller Miller.
Don't do that.
Keller Miller. He didn't go to Brown. That's an argument right there.
That's
You
real
talking
tough.
about Brown, that's right there with Curt Bone with the Brown ran the One, so he say. So CEO say he ran the One. So I'm gonna let my co-host and all that join in with me, but this is definitely about my man tonight, Trouble Smith, going all the way back to Keller Miller days. Young fella, he under me, he about 10 years under me. So I met Trouble, or heard of Trouble, in the 90s, when I was still here before I went overseas, when I was in the military. Trouble Smith, Curt, not Trouble, let's take that back. He was Curt Smith, Lil Curt back then. And there was, little arguments about who was the real Curt Bone in this town, and I let Trouble clear that up. You know what I mean, Charlie? Because they, CEO, we had some late night talks and about who was the real Curt Bone in this town. So
I ain't nowhere near the real Curt Bone. we gonna get that motherfucker handled right now. Nowhere near.
This is, long anticipated, but so Trouble from Keller Miller to he went to Coolidge.
Mackin then
Went to Mackin, and then he went to Coolidge.
Yeah.
But I was in the military during them days. But when I come home, they was talking about this Lil, man, you got to go see this Lil motherfucking Curt Smith, man, bad motherfucker, man, you got to go see him, Sarge. And I said, who? Curt Smith, man, he bad motherfucker, you got to go see him, man, he up to Herbo. I said, well, okay, well, I'm going to go up to Herbo because my man, Tony Smith was playing, but Tony was playing at 10 o'clock. And Trouble and them didn't play till 4. They had the headliner game, so I'm up Dunbar for 8 hours, JP. I'm up that motherfucker like I got a job up here. Back then there wasn't no mic and all that. So, and these guys and Charlie Moe come up with Curt Smith, and so my recollection of Trouble was, up that Herbo when I first get him in blast when he was, back in them days, Herbo was off the chain. Baltimore, all those teams, the DC Jokers, Bootneys, I don't want to leave nobody. I ain't even try to name all of them. You know who you are. that was up there at Dunbar during them days that was getting it in, and my man was killing everybody that came across. I remember I used to come up there so early, and then I come late one day bullshitting, and I happened to catch Trouble going in. Remember that, Trouble? Mm-hmm. And I grabbed Trouble's sneakers and put them across my neck. And they say, no, they let him in. I wasn't nobody in this town then. Let that be known. I wasn't nobody in this town then. Then I wasn't nobody. I had no status in this town, Charlie. I'm trying to get in, with Trouble. They go here with me.
You got your sneakers on.
Hold tight. Yeah, who fucking you? Curt. Come on, man. He can't play without these, Charlie. I got the motherfucking sneakers around my neck, right? Curt telling people, Trouble looked back, he forgot I had the motherfucking sneakers, right? Because Trouble, Trouble, you can't leave me, Trouble. Trouble go haul ass and get through, then he look back, realize, Trouble, I got the sneakers, Trouble. Trouble say, oh, yeah.
He waved you on in.
Yeah, he go here with him. You got status in this town, JB, all you gotta do is shit like this. Him. They go here with me. Come on. So those was great times, man. And like I said, I can't go back. Charlie Moe and them can go back to when he was at Killer Miller and when he was up Coolidge, because I was in the military then. And I let Charlie Moe and JB and them handle that part of it. I'm gonna pick it up when they finish from his younger days to Watts on Sundays. This nigga, you talking about Jordan, a competitor. Charlie Moe.
Yes,
tell him how competitive this guy was, Charlie Moe.
Hey, man, I met the guy probably early, like 9, 10 years old. We didn't really play together. We played with a CYO team, St. Luke's, but we played up. I was in the 8th, he was in the 9th. We played up in the intermediate division, the highest division. We were supposed to play, in the juniors, but we played up. Dominating, man. Then, after that, we just clicked, man. But it was always basketball all day, every day. And that's what a lot of kids don't understand, man. It was basketball all day, every day. And, once we got older, him going to high school, dominating the way he was, it was like, he was like motivating kids that he didn't even know he was motivating, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a year under him, so, we had the competitive part, but you could tell that he made sure that I was all right on everything, not just basketball, you know what I'm saying? And we play every day, all day, even as we got older, going to school, after high school, going to college. It was basketball in the morning, afternoon, evening, shower up, might hit a party, a club or something. Next morning, same thing. While we are on our home from school and stuff, just staying in shape, man. Play basketball all day. But you talking about how competitive he is. We wasn't just playing in one place. We going every damn
everywhere, all across
everywhere,
the city. Right,
everywhere,
right.
Everywhere, outside, inside.
He used to bring his little mob down the farms, and then call me up. Yeah, Snap, come down, Watts. I said, man, y'all got that shit down there locked, man. He said, nah, man, it's this nigga named Vest down here that I want you to.
My man,
that was his man. So, he said, man, I need you to shut this nigga. No, Black Hole, rest in peace. He called me.
Hole sent you down there.
Yeah, because Hole could never beat him.
Yeah, nah.
Hole got his 5. Right. Trouble got their 5. But everybody else get down Watts at 7, JB.
Shout out to that Watts mob.
At 7 in the morning, they down Watts at 7. I said, Trouble, I get up at 5 to go to work. I ain't getting up that early playing no goddamn basketball. I said, ain't nobody down there playing no basketball that early. He said, man, 7 o'clock. They down there. To speak of that watch thing, JB, you can speak on my man when you met him, when you picked him up and heard of the cocksucker.
He's terrible, man.
This nigga say the cocksucker.
Nah, I always knew about Curt from AAU days, you know what I mean? 8th, 9th, 10th grade, stuff like that. But we didn't really get super tight until we played the Capital Classic together.
Right.
And from that point, we forged a relationship. But probably actually even before that, when we went to Nike camp, that was a real time.
Yeah, you got us put out there, man.
Yeah, that was.
Y'all fucked it up.
You got y'all put out?
Hey, look.
Tell them straight that?
So.
Oh, okay.
They had our class fucked up for the next year. We had a curfew. We go up there, we got a curfew, we got guards at the door and everything.
TJB all calm and shit. Yeah, you know,
Nah,
I met him at the Nike camp and everything, and so trouble put him on blast.
Yeah.
And he got to explain that shit. He got to take the stand. He got to take the stand on that.
No blue. We was all tight, man. Me, him, Mike Tate, Monty Williams, like our crew, at that year. And a rack of us actually went to Nike camp together. And Murray Bain, Grant Hill, I forget who else was with us though. Who else was with us?
Lynch.
Yeah, George Lynch. Right.
Dickie Simmons was with us.
Yep, Dickie. Right, Dickie was with us. Right. So we had
Dickie was on my team in camp, in Nike camp.
Yeah, so we had a good little crew.
And BJ Armstrong.
Yeah, Ray Slater. Right.
Ray went there?
Ray went, didn't he? No?
I ain't go.
Maybe not. But yeah, we got real
Ray
cool
might
back
Ray
then, man.
was cooking. Ray might
Mike
have
Tate.
Yeah, you know how
Mike Tate was like that.
He got put out with us too.
Mike Tate got sent home too. we all got sent home.
Yeah.
That shit was devastating, man.
Year, man.
But we had a good time, man. We was up there representing the city, man, and I can't even. Basically what happened was we skipped school, man. So if kids watching it, please stay in school, go to school every day. We skipped class because the Nike camp, the theme was, student athlete, collegiate athletes.
You had 3 hours
and
of
we
class.
had class, so you had to go to class every day. Yeah,
3 hours.
like 3-4 hours
Hour
a
and
day.
a half for math.
Yeah,
Hour and a half
so
for English.
one day we was just lunching. We was like, man, we was so tired the next day or whatever. Probably stayed up all night, lunches, whatever, and skip class, man. Dickie went to school though. Dickie went. He left.
He bullshit. So the motherfucker said, if y'all
Tell the story,
if y'all skip class again, y'all gone. So I said, all we gotta do is not go to class again. Mom. We can do that.
You go home. You had enough trouble? You ready to get up out of here?
Man.
You ready to get up out of
That's
here?
7 days.
I ain't gonna lie. That's when I first seen the politics of the game because Nike camp, you go up there to play against the baddest motherfuckers.
Right.
But they put you in positions to be. In the morning they play zone. Even you playing man to man.
Okay.
Why all our my games in the morning against the bad motherfuckers was zone. Against Bobby Hurley, we zone.
Yeah, you couldn't fight.
Keenan Hansen, I'm like, nigga, I want this matchup.
That's how that was, yo.
That shit was set up for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Cook them
man,
in
this shit ain't no.
transition.
It wasn't what I thought it would be. I'm trying to go against some bum and cook these niggas.
Yeah.
But every nigga I played against that was supposed to be that dude, they put me in it's zone time.
Well, make no mistake about it, with that Capital Classic, all them motherfuckers, they wasn't zoned in. They was zoned.
That was a 40-minute ball game.
Yeah, that was a 40-minute ball. I seen the highlights, and I ain't never seen no highlights of you in high
Like,
school.
that shit was set up
Ricky,
so good,
Ricky
man.
showed them Capital Classic highlights
No.
when you fried everybody
Yeah.
in that motherfucker, from Marbury to everybody.
But you know what I noticed,
No,
and this
Kenny ain't.
sounds crazy. Like sometimes, and this is just me, my own personal experience, right? I have like recently.
He said Marbury. He said Marbury.
Oh, Marbury played in the Capital
What he
Classic.
say? Marbury about 6th grade.
Kenny Hansen, man.
I said Marbury, take the motherfucker. Take the motherfucker.
No, hey, look, Norman Marbury came up with us. Remember Norm? Norm was
Correct.
like
He
that.
played with me at Nike camp.
Norm was like that.
Yeah, went to
Kenny Anderson, he fried. Marbury, you off the hot seat. I know one of you motherfuckers.
Welcome to the Red Cup.
Welcome to the Red Cup.
Stacy kept saying
Correction.
Delonte Allen dunked on Sean
Yeah.
Bradley in the couch.
Yeah.
Hey, Slim.
It was
nah,
Mike Smith.
I will tell you this.
That's my year.
This the part that was kind of funny to me, right? So I
Mike got
recently
MVP.
watched that Capital Classic, right? And when I watch it now, from the way I see the game now versus just kind of actually being in the game, he seemed advanced, Joe. He was, when you
For
look
his
back,
time,
hey,
bro.
Bo, I swear, like,
Go ahead.
you seemed a little more advanced. I didn't see it like that when I was playing, but looking back, I'm saying he's doing real tricky. Like it was just like it was too easy. Like it was just a day. It was just a day. Just another day in the park.
And just from playing with this joker in the gates. That's what happened when you bring a goddamn fifth of Tito's to a party. That's what happened.
I'm not the point guard.
Trouble fucked up at the Tito's. Trouble looking crazy at the Tito's, but somebody ordered a fifth of Tito's. You know, for 10 grown motherfuckers.
It wasn't me.
So that's what you got left out of that, Trouble.
Yeah,
and there it is.
And there it is.
There it is.
Hey, Wes.
Wes got a gallon back there.
Check your stock.
Wes got a gallon back there for sure. There it is. We on one CEO. Get us back to
Hey, man.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, give me on camera, man.
And we gonna pull Wes in because
Give me on camera, man.
one of the best
Ain't
games,
no bartender like this and shit. Fuck bullshit.
one of the best games
What y'all need? Who
ever
need
played.
shit?
I'm good now. I'll be there about a
All right,
couple minutes.
Just keep it right here.
I'll be right back.
You coming
Keep
back?
cold.
Oh.
Keep cold,
We gotta control that. Okay, we got a control bartender. Comptroller. We got a comptroller right here. And we'll bring Wes back on because I had the pleasure of commentating. We switching tracks and all that because Wes came out with Trouble Smith, All Days, representing All Days back then, and Kenny's We Are One Mob with the franchise. Man, Charlie, talk about that game. That was one of Dunbar.
Yeah.
That was the second one, though.
That was the second one that I did. I did
The first one to Kennedy of Georgetown.
First one was Georgetown.
Which was the one at Dunbar that I did?
That was the first one I went.
That motherfucker of Dunbar with you in franchise when you scorched him. I said it.
Yeah.
Scorched him 64.
That was up Georgetown.
I mean,
64 was
I
up
mean, you give him up Dunbar.
About some light shit.
What was
That
it like?
no.
Light to me. In my
Georgetown,
light to
I'm
me.
not gonna sit there.
Georgetown was
One
like
thing
a
I'm
50-something
not
game.
gonna do is sit here and make my motherfucking man Fred that motherfucker was.
No, we ain't
a
talking about that.
problem.
We talking about the numbers. Because franchise scored about
he's
damn near 60 that game too. I'm talking about the one I did up Georgetown.
Always.
I mean up Dunbar.
He was in blast.
Oh, what? Shit, franchise. What?
Man.
You don't want to know this kind. This might be a crazy question, man. You know, you humble dude, but at what point it got to be at some point with a light bulb where you kind of thought, all right, I'm kind of like that. I mean, when was it when you said, you know, I'm kind of?
I never thought that.
I mean, not like. I'm not saying in an arrogant way.
Being arrogant,
Don't misconstrue what I'm saying to you.
Get what you saying.
Yeah.
I mean, a good player know when they're good, so you know you was good. So
Some
when did
point.
okay, I'm gonna say it this way.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it like that. When did you know that you could play basketball pretty good?
When I was able to compete against my big brother and be competitive, not just you know you letting you win, like you know what I'm saying, just showing you the ropes. When I was able to get in that court, you know what I'm saying, on the same court. Same stage at the age, you know what I'm saying, like 12 and 13 of Benham Park and Watts, just hooping with my brother and them. That took me to a whole nother level right there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Just being a competitor. I never and rest in peace, my man Henderson Mosley Tater from Woodson. You know what I'm saying? Man, Tater was the youngins walking up the rec, playing against Smith and all them dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? And Vernon and Huck and all them dudes. Them dudes we looked up to them dudes. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we used to walk up that joint. We had our own court. They had the big boy court and the little boy court.
Yeah, same way down the farm.
Yeah, we on little boy court.
Yeah.
And when they invited us over there, and we held our own. From there, I was like, okay, shit, I can play with any motherfucking body now. Because you got to think, I always tell people, every neighborhood got a 5.
I got a 5.
And be like, that's that motherfucking 5 that you know.
Right.
You gotta get in that motherfucker 38 up, go to 40.
Right.
You gotta compete with them motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we did. And once we got to that level, just my attitude, I was like, shit, I think I can go anywhere motherfucking way and play.
Yeah.
So in turn, you playing against 13-year-olds.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
like
I
looking
was
at them like, damn, man, get out the way.
That's crazy.
And-
You playing against 17-year-olds.
Yeah, you know, then we down Watts playing against, I'm like, man, shit. And then it really, you know, like my Uncle Mike, you know what I'm saying, used to always tell me, man, fuck that age shit, you know what I'm saying?
You know, he hit me on Facebook today.
Did he?
Yeah.
Told you ask some questions.
No, he said, take it easy on my man.
So you know what I'm saying? So and that's out of my whole family. That's when I really idolized my game after. You know what I'm saying? Just and just watching them play. You know what I'm saying? And that's why me and Miles used to have conversations way back in the day. Way back in the day when the farms was kicking. You know what I'm saying? We first boomed out, and we talking about players. I be like, Miles, them dudes all right, because with me, it's dudes to me that motherfuckers ain't never seen. That was some bad motherfuckers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'll never forget this. I'm in the 2nd grade down Harris Elementary. You know what I'm saying? And Irvin Brady and Carl Samuels, my first basketball coach I ever had. And Brady put me in that motherfucking game, Joe. That was some funny shit. I'm on the team with me, my brother, Steptoe, Big Jew. I'm like short as a motherfucker. Brady got, man, just run around, do something. And I hit my first motherfucking shot, and them motherfuckers went to fucking. I'm 7 years old.
So in 2nd grade, trouble
man was born.
Trouble was born.
And Brady started coming over Benton Park Apartments, picking me up, and taking me over to the TR Center. Right, yeah. Big swimming pool, all that. Yeah. And from there, it just went from. That was the love of the game right there. Because I think back when we were growing up. We were playing baseball also. Benton Park was a big baseball spot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Brady came to that motherfucker every day, man. Pick me up, take me over there, drop me off, you know what I'm saying? Before we go home, we gonna get something to eat, you know what I'm saying? And we always joke about that now. A lot of people don't know. I gotta get Irvin Brady. A lot of people don't know Irvin Brady, for one, can shoot the shit out that motherfucking basketball. And can play basketball. And once and that motherfucker.
Brady? My man?
Yeah, Irvin.
Irvin?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that part because he wasn't playing anymore.
Look, he gonna never give no props.
I know, I don't know motherfucker he could play.
Look, he don't give him no props.
Not he could play.
And one thing about him,
but I mean, I know he
don't never give Brady no props. Me and Brady had this conversation
on what he could do. I didn't know he could play basketball because the Brady's was you know, they get the bras and they had the cars and shit like that. Man, this is something new to me. So I'm going to call Brady tomorrow and ask Brady, because that's my mentor. How I come, I didn't know that you was a bad motherfucker with the basketball body move.
My godfather introduced me to Brady.
I didn't know this, Charlie B. I didn't know that we lived a stone throw from each other. He didn't play in the alley with us and all that with the other fellas.
Brady might be like 70.
Brady 70 years. But I'm just saying, I watched this 70 years. But Brady, good dude. I love him.
Great dude.
Great. My man, my mentor.
Yeah, always
go ahead, Charlie.
He was the one that really, you know what I'm saying, that got me going.
Man, I used to go get Curt
all the time. All the time.
He said shit before Curt even became Curt. I was go get on. What's going on?
And that's no bullshit.
Hey, Wes, you need to hold when we hold your phone call, Wes. Close the door.
Your high school.
Brady.
Your high school, coming out of Kelly Miller.
Yeah, because Charlie Moore now can talk about that. Yeah. I was down in the military.
Coming out of Kelly Miller.
Tell the story, Charlie Moore.
Selection of schools you could have chose. All right, 9th grade going to 10th. 9th grade going to 10th. End up at Mackin. End up at Mackin for your 10th grade year.
That was all my mom's choice.
Okay.
For real?
Yeah, I mean, and you know, she's seen the success.
Baby, I love Miss Smith.
She's seen the success of my brother going to transfer from Woodson. You know, a lot of people don't know Smith got cut from Woodson in 10th grade.
So Smith went to
transferred to Catholic school.
She was like, you know, it worked out, and you know, it ain't no secret. Everybody that know the family know us. Me and Smith just two totally different people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And worked out great for him.
Yeah.
Worked out all the way great for him. So mom's looking at it like, you know. So when I went at Mackin, I mean, I wasn't like, you know, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I knew Banks from back in the day, Potts and all them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was cool. And actually, you know, just started getting people to go to Mackin, Polis and them dudes, man, sweating them. You know what I'm saying? Just
fresh coaching staff.
Yeah. So and just and it might sound it's kind of fucked up, but it's not fucked up. When I went up that motherfucker and went in that motherfucking school, I just all boys. I said, Mons, I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
You didn't know that before you went there?
I knew it, but I ain't know. I ain't know.
You ain't know what.
Because
what you mean?
I say, Mom, I come from Kelly Miller. You got the Lincoln Heights, the Central City. You got motherfuckers Eastgate.
And in the hood, you the man. You get all the girls and all that.
I got to get up out of here.
So he was caged in there. So tell a story. It wasn't about basketball.
So you just rolled out.
Charlie, it wasn't about basketball, Charlie.
You played your 10th grade. Let's get back to the story. You played your 10th grade year, right?
My 10th grade, yeah.
Okay, you played your 10th grade. All right.
Closed though. Was it right after that?
So
89. 89 was the last class.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk about a little story though. Played your 10th grade. So played a little bit 11th grade.
A little bit.
Bam. Transferred to college. Got to sit out the rest of that year.
No. I
12th grade.
finished the school year out at Mackin, and then I went to college.
Right, but you stopped playing.
Right,
Shit, it was still a process with that too. That ain't the neighborhood school.
So
how you choose that?
Yeah, how you
You
gonna
live in
choose
Mackin, it wasn't automatic coolers.
Oh man,
It was automatic. It was Dunbar first, and then it was Coolidge because you got to think back when we was playing. High schools came to recruit junior high school players.
Yeah.
I can relate to that because
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was recruited.
For the Army, motherfucker.
I was recruited by
For the
Dunbar.
Army.
Go ahead, Sarge.
But go ahead, Trouble. It ain't about me. Go ahead.
So you know that I mean for real, like the black
Think
and
about
shit.
shooting.
I ain't leave Sula now. Hey, JB, I ain't leave Sula now, JB. He left Sula on.
Man, I would average 90 in the county, goddamn.
I'm just saying, 'cause you was down the street. I'm fucking with
Nah,
you.
So you chose the NI. Back then, the NI was on fire.
End up cooler.
Go ahead, Charlie.
Go ahead, Chuck.
Up cool.
You know, I had to get.
Had a great summer.
Oh, God.
End up cool.
That shit funny. That shit.
Guys got a great team. Curl was good then. You know.
I know he getting that. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just.
So big matchup is Curl and Coolidge.
Summer League, joint. You from Summer League?
Some of
I'm
these
talking about
regular season,
Post Bennett at Cole Field.
Oh,
Cofield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big boy shit.
They
Yeah.
lost to Dunbar.
Yeah, we lost Dunbar. They was stacked though.
Yeah,
We couldn't. I'll tell you what. I will say this. We beat them the first time we played them, right?
Right.
And we beat them because of the
At
fact
Dunbar.
that jam-packed, Fat Rodney, Rayful, all of them. That motherfucker was like a Lakers game.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Furs
that
was out.
motherfucker,
They had the
boom.
furs out.
Or the
Yeah,
motherfucker.
the
Oh,
furs
no,
out.
no, hey,
Yeah,
no,
American
Road.
gangsters.
Hey,
They
Miles.
Chinchillas
Miles,
Yeah,
they
the
was in that
American
motherfucker.
gangsters.
And they taking pictures, Charlie.
Joe,
Who was that? Who
they
was
was in that
fucking
motherfucker. We come out that motherfucker locker
Sonny
room.
Liston party.
When I looked around, I see Ray on the front row. I see Fat Rodney over there. They got a bet. You know what I'm saying? My man Bone coming in late on. You know what I'm saying?
My man South
You
Beach,
know
Curt out.
you know the
Curt.
I know Curt. That's my man. See, you know what I'm saying? No. I'm shouting at the dudes that was heavy.
Oh, that was doing
Heavy, no, heavy, like.
Oh, yeah.
Get, you know.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying.
You all remember that dollar, boy. You always remember that motherfucking
You know
dollar,
what I'm
boy.
saying?
Go ahead, tell the story, Chopper.
The atmosphere was like off the chain. You know what I'm saying? So, Mo, we out the joint, Mo. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
I said, I ain't got no choice but to cook in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, you had 42
and
on them.
let's not forget the skirts. A lot of nice skirts.
Skirt.
Yeah. I forgot the name of them jeans back then. They was wearing them
The
jeans.
chick jeans.
So the next day we played the Manford. No, that same night we playing the Manford. Dunbar coming to the game, we like, they must have beat.
They
Cool.
got us. They got us that day. They got us.
So you was looking forward to playing Trouble.
Oh man, we just sold the whole Cole Field out.
So you saying after that,
The high schools.
It shit went that when
No, it was great.
when it
Dunbar
wasn't
was like
trouble?
that too. Don't get me wrong.
No, Dunbar was like that.
Dunbar was like that.
Yeah,
No, I never said Johnny
Dunbar
Rose,
like
Donald
that.
Floyd,
Mike
been
Smith.
loaded.
Mike
Mike
Smith.
Smith was a beast
You know
in
what I'm
high
saying?
school.
Deion
It's a lot of
Murray,
footage.
Mike Smith, Donald Ford. Good
The
God.
bottom line, we didn't have an answer
Deion
for
Murray?
motherfucking Mike Smith.
Yeah, the animal.
We didn't have,
Yes,
we
indeed.
didn't have an answer for that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Running the
That was my man,
floor,
Deion
blocking
Murray.
shots and all that shit.
Rough it
So,
all.
Romeo.
and me and Coach McLeese talk about this all the time. I was going to Dunbar I was transferring Mac to Dunbar. But I ended up just picking Coolidge because I wanted to just play. Yeah, I want some bump to play against some dudes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like niggas gonna step up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sweatsuit. You know, and
Sweat went to Coolidge?
Sweat was on my team. Sweat stepped up. What happened though? Our point guard got hurt.
Yeah.
Was out for the season, so I had to move to the 2.
Dirk Harris.
I had to move to the 1.
Okay.
I'm at a 2 at first. I'm getting up 20 shots a game, making like 16 of them.
But the position of you, from what I know from you, and I didn't follow you.
He's getting 25 to 30 shots.
Yeah, I didn't follow him because I was in the military. Yeah, 20 shots.
Yeah.
From what I heard about the dude,
I shot a pretty high percentage though.
Yeah, you did.
yeah, there's no question. You had Michael Jordan attempts. And from what I heard and learned about you in Coolidge, yeah, you supposed to.
No, he had to take that team over after his
He
man
took it
got
over
hurt.
after, okay.
And
Yeah.
because we played them in the summer league, man, it was tough. That's when I knew. That's when city basketball was like that. It was a summer league game. Coolidge hosted the summer league, the Eddie Saw
Eddie
Summer
Saw,
League.
my man.
I remember
This
that.
motherfucker was like jam packed,
Yeah.
like a regular game
Right.
for the Final Four of that summer league in the playoffs. Jam packed, Joe. Coolidge, Curl, DeMatha played Flint Hill. You had to squeak in that motherfucker, Joe. They had to open up both sides of the big ass Coolidge joint.
So trouble. JB, unless you want to add on to that. You want to.
They wasn't seeing nothing that wreck. They was on some.
So what we saying?
They wasn't
say the
seeing.
big
They
PG
wasn't
wouldn't
seeing.
step over the line.
PG wouldn't come crying.
Nah,
about that.
man.
Okay, let's
Very
make that,
rare, man.
Let's make that
Very
clear.
They was playing
Let's
the
make that
Falcons.
clear.
They was in the
League.
Falcons League.
Falcons.
Oh, let's make that clear.
though.
Let's make that clear.
With
They
no
wouldn't-
AC and shit.
So let's make that
No
clear. They
AC.
wouldn't even come to friendship. And opposite right there, right on the line.
Nah, you go where your high schools had you play. You know,
Oh,
you
okay.
bump with your wherever your school
okay.
gonna bump.
Okay.
So
JB
we
stepped
played, man.
out lane. He played AAU
Yeah,
with
you know, and
the
that's
top.
all-
It's no disrespect to JB.
They just his team.
But the one thing I had that not rackadoos around my way was doing was, you know, I had Dr. Carr too, so I at least bump with every official
No,
dude
we're
in
not
the
talking
area.
about you and Joe.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to prove yourself.
No. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
no,
PG
but it wasn't.
PG County in
But the
general.
Back
Falcons
then.
League,
Back
the
then.
Falcons League was good. Y'all laugh. The Falcons League was
Hey,
good.
let me say, you with me now. Everybody knows too. You must be all right. You must be all right.
Yeah. So,
You must be all right.
yeah, and from what I know
Pay his
back
union
then,
dues.
because then I graduated '81. Back then, the inner high was on fire.
Yeah.
On
You
fire.
said 81. Anthony Jones was the best
Anthony-
motherfucker that came through this
Man, let
motherfucker
me
at
tell
that
you
time.
something. I went to Blue.
Man,
We didn't
man.
have
I ain't gonna do
nobody.
some bullshit.
The best. The only time. Listen. The only time we sold out when we played. Anthony Jones and Michael Britt and them.
Who did?
That's the only time we sold out. The Blue. When we played the opposition. When we played the opposition.
Who played for y'all?
No, nobody. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We only sold out when we played Dunbar, Coolidge.
You played? You
No, listen to me.
BF played.
Listen to me, host, CEO, calm down. What I'm trying to tell you, back then, Baloo was garbage. Our games only sold out when we played the powerhouses.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So, when I come home, when I run across trouble, was after I got out of the military in '90. No, I knew trouble from when I was at Dunbar.
No,
when
you
I
knew
was
Curt.
in the military.
You knew Curt.
No, yeah, I changed his name. And I still ain't got my royalties from this shit. Man, let me tell you something. The '80s, I was up that motherfucking coalition because I went in the military in '83. So the early '80s and all that shit, man, and trouble. I'm gonna let him tell a story. The Dunbar teams, the executive threes, and man, the
Big M Trotters.
The Big M Trotters.
Big M Trotters.
Yes, indeed, the Big M Trotters.
but
Watergate.
Man,
Greenfield.
these teams were loaded.
No bullshit.
Man, if you didn't get up Dunbar at fucking 10 o'clock, and the big boys didn't play till what was first?
No, 1:30.
Baltimore
1:30.
All-Stars come
Man,
over
these
there.
motherfuckers.
The Baltimore
So-
All-Stars.
Kurt was playing with Melvin and them back then.
Well,
Military, bad
This
motherfucker.
shit, Melvin and them. This shit was retarded, man. This shit was, I mean, to be free They should have been charging for this shit back then.
And that's right. That shit was
You
free,
think about
man.
that shit, man?
Yeah,
Nobody
free,
had a handle on
JB.
that
You
shit.
seeing some
Hey,
bad
Slim,
motherfuckers.
World
I
being
remember
free.
that shit
World
going on.
being
Why
free.
Everybody, Adrian
Moses.
So you
Danzy,
couldn't-
West Matthews,
Moses.
Gus Williams and Ray Williams.
If you came in the
Well,
wrong
Gus
time, you wasn't getting in that motherfucker.
Man,
Gus had his shoes flapped
Yeah.
down with the Gus on them, joke
Yeah,
flaps
Slim.
down. I was like,
Caught the limo and caught a plane back home.
Yeah, man,
This
this-
came
hey,
to play to
this-
shut some
this-
people
Moses
up.
Malone coming up with a
Oh,
quarter
yeah.
orange juice.
Yeah.
but
we can't we cannot forget Ducky Vaughn though.
Ducky Vaughn.
Ducky,
The
let me
master
tell you,
chef.
let me tell you about the Ducky before trouble. That Ducky at 5'8".
Bad motherfucker. Yeah, I stole a lot. I stole a lot of his little moves.
Yeah.
I love you, Ducky.
Yeah,
that's
Scotty
the
Malone.
He was a
Nah,
bad
that
man.
I ain't never
motherfucker
seen
was
no
Ducky,
bad.
you was a bad man.
Hey, man, but
Mid range. I don't say Ducky.
Mid range.
No,
Ducky
right,
was
no,
doing,
man, oh, he was.
No.
Oh.
hey, trouble.
Now, the thing
No.
about
Ducky was doing the step back one leg way before the
And
visit was even thought about.
I'm gonna tell you what Ducky was really doing before a lot of people, and Ducky always taught me this at the camp. Down Melvin's joint, the back down.
Yeah.
Boom. He said, man, just
Yeah, he
put
give
your
you the back
show-
down,
Oh, man,
boom, boom, and then he give you the
oh,
step
that
back
man,
on
oh,
one
that,
leg.
he was a walking bucket, Joe.
But you know what? He never sold out in a big game.
Nah, he
Oh,
always
no,
played that.
Every championship or big playoff game,
Oh,
he
hell
cooked
no.
people, Joe.
From my experience
He
up
would
there,
cook.
Ducky, John Battle, Delonte
Oh, John,
Taylor,
God,
Mr.
yeah,
G.
yeah.
Johnny Newman, Mr. G, Sam, that Baltimore crew, Mud, man,
Muggsy,
they can't-
Ernie Graham.
Journey, them Graham
Kevin
brothers,
Graham.
Muggsy,
Kevin Graham.
man, they used to come through that motherfucker. We in the gym for hours waiting on Baltimore.
Kirk Lee.
Yeah.
Kurt Lee
Kurt
waiting on
Lee.
Baltimore.
Hey, talk about that matchup against Muzzy, man. You know, that's one of your favorite. You said that's your favorite match.
First of all, you know, a lot of people don't understand, man. When this is why I know that basketball is fucked up now. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, man, I never missed this. You remember the Saturdays on motherfucking on Saturdays, man? I'm when Wake Forest played. That little motherfucker, man, was a general out there. I did not miss a Wake Forest game on Channel 7, Joe.
12
Call
o'clock.
Notre Dame.
Oh,
man.
no, Dave Rivers on the
Gotta be ready by 12 o'clock, Joe.
That
I
motherfucker.
know you ain't missing no
Hey,
damn
12
game.
o'clock basketball kick off.
That motherfucker.
12 o'clock.
Marquette,
You got Al McGuire doing the game.
DePaul too, right?
Was on some
DePaul.
other shit. You know what I'm saying?
DePaul like a
Rush.
motherfucker.
And since you know we on the Baltimore team,
Kenny
the
Pass.
Baltimore guys, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. For real, to be honest, y'all, man. I gotta give big props. Kirk Lee.
Yes, indeed.
I'm at home doing not a goddamn thing.
And y'all was in
motherfucker
France
called me.
professionally together.
This motherfucker called me, man. What you doing? I'm saying, man, I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing shit.
Yeah, you told me you the one got
I'm
you
like,
on
what the fuck you go? What you? They doing some Baltimore? He's like, nigga, need you to leave like now. Man, hey, let me tell you something. Got over that motherfucker, man. Promise you, Kirk Lee told me off the break. He said, "Shorty, keep all your money in your pocket. I got you." We went out that first night. I got over that motherfucker. So we out partying on my phone. I'm like, yeah, everything cool, boom. I'm trying to buy some drinks. He said, I swear to you, man. I swear to you. If it wasn't for that dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what situation I would be in as far as like, I probably would have never had a decent experience on putting some money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? That man called me and was, you know what I'm saying? He from Baltimore. I'm from here.
Yeah. But,
He was like, "Shorty, what you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
because you
saying?
called me from over there. You said, man, I'm over here
With Kirk Lee.
They hit me. He calling me every week.
Yeah.
Collect call from Kurt Smith. I said, God damn. What that nigga think I'm hustling? Collect call from Kurt Smith. Wait a minute. Collect call from Kurt Smith. Hey, Trouble, hey, baby. Snap from Kurt Lee over there. Yeah. Next day, collect call from Kurt Smith. Well, God damn. Yeah, I'll take the call. But when he touched down,
Did I pay you back?
he went here with me. When he touched down. He got me up like that. He got me up like that, man. Hey, Red, he got me up like that. You know, I'm thinking it's a regular dap. Because I ain't seen nothing, you know? You know what I mean? Hey, Red.
He ain't never gave no dap.
Hey,
He never gave no bullshit. Kirk Lee called me and said, "Man, what Kirk doing?" I said, I give you his number.
Oh, so you with the connect?
No, he wasn't there.
Hey.
So when he ain't dap you up,
Nah,
you fucked up because he ain't dap you up.
he when he came, he said, "You got." He ain't gave me no.
He ain't dap you up like that.
Hey, man. He got dapped up pretty good. He already knows. No blue. Yeah. He already.
One thing about my man when he come home, he came home to the house. Hey, Rick, he go in with me, Rick. Man, I ain't never seen nobody ball no motherfucking money up like this. That nigga money was balled up about 5.
Hey, man.
Handshake looks familiar.
This nigga, I didn't know. I said, what the fuck is you doing, Trump? What you got there fucking taser in your hand?
Listen, I want to add on when you said about that money. When we threw that first Baltimore DC game,
Let's talk about that.
Oh, no,
but nobody. He the first person say, "Hey, we sold this joint out. People on the.
Oh, no,
what
no,
you got
what
for me?
the-
What you got for me?" I said, hold on.
He already
We got
do
a
the
party.
count, Wes.
We got an after party first. Let me do the
Nah,
after
he ain't
party.
fucking
I
after
got
party.
you.
Goody. Let's say the real story. So Goody called me, right? Goody say,
Oh my God.
this and shout out to my man Keith Goody. Goody say, man, everything cool. I said, nah. Let me holler at you real quick. Like, boom. Goody go in there, I said, okay. So look, I go this month.
Now you got peace of mind.
Everything cool.
Now you got peace of mind.
I kept a peace of mind, you know what I'm saying? So everything, I said, man, do this shit, we gonna do this motherfucker every year. Then we came with that motherfucker, Steve Jones, when he turned that motherfucker out down that dome, and that game was free.
Yeah, that game was free, but we done with the paid. Hey, Charlie, one thing when
the paid game.
When I called him and everything, we ain't never talked with him. He always asked me, I said, Trouble, he said, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with nobody else.
Let me get mine.
Fuck Slim, fuck him, because he knew he was the motherfucking man in the tracks.
He really became the commissioner because you say, listen, you called him on the phone. You say, listen, we got a game. I'm going to give you 1,000. Can you get the other team? Don't tell them what I gave you and shit. I get some people and shit. I get some people. So you was counting this nigga and shit. So you had to keep to call him every day. Hey man, everything good? So you had to call the nigga, hey, shit, make sure you get that money.
No,
Everything was good.
No, he give me this one day. Hey, Wes, he give me this one day. He said, man, niggas want to know what they getting. I said, God damn, Trouble, we talk about that on the phone. What, you supposed, tell them niggas they ain't on your level.
Right.
He got fronted.
Yeah. Nigga, man. Niggas want to know. I said, well, send them to me. Who the fuck want to know? Because I know who the main attraction is. You can get you in the miracles. And I know what they going to, you know what I mean? Because when we was up Georgetown for the goddamn Kenner for that championship against Baltimore, man, they held a game up west for 2 hours. You remember that, Charlie? It thundered, lightning, Trouble. And John Thompson, Big John, was sitting on the back wall like, BJ, what the fuck? It's 11 niggas on this side, and there's 12 niggas warming up on this side. They said, what the fuck we waiting on? And I kept asking, man, because I'm like, man, what the fuck we waiting on? Is it a power outage or something? So, and Jeff that was running the Jeff Brooks, he would not start that game until Curt showed up. Man, this shit was crazy. It was worth the price of admission.
Jeff spent that bag.
He came in like Eddie Kane on 5 Hot Beats.
He
came in like Eddie Kane on 5 Hot Beats.
Yeah, I got this. Fuck the whole groove up.
He said, man,
and it carried on to the Goodman too.
Did you work? Did you get your check?
I always got mine off the break.
Okay.
That's why I'm worried about what the fuck we waiting on.
So the bag was
So
straight.
they started when he got you?
Huh?
They started the game when he got
Oh,
you?
Eddie
Soon
Kane.
he got there. He go there and got Big John. Big John looked at that motherfucker, shook his head, man. And late, and coming that motherfucker like he on time. He over there shaking John. You know you got to check in with him. Check John in. He go over there and shake it. I'm on the mic. Trouble.
Oh, Eddie Kane.
Get your motherfucking ass on. We waiting on the lead singer.
That's old Eddie
Yeah, we
Kane.
waiting on the lead singer. Yeah, these 11 niggas in the layup. These niggas ready to start.
He put a David Griffin.
Yeah,
That's Eddie Kane, Joe. That's Eddie Kane
And
G
then you
right
pull
there.
that shit down the farm, that late shit.
Is that my phone?
How does it feel to be me?
Yeah. So Trouble, what I want you to do is.
Hey, bartender.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man. Bring that motherfucking Tito's out.
We really need you for real
And
now,
ice.
baby.
And ice.
And ice.
Sponsored by Tito.
Oh, that's my phone right here.
Tito's.
Oh, where's my phone?
Oh, this mine, man.
Trouble
Trouble,
man, Herman Tito.
Trouble, talk about those Kenner League days, and not the Kenner, the Dunbar days with Bootney, all those teams that
Just the talent around
the
you.
talent
I'm out here.
that was in the city.
And first of all, I'm gonna start up by saying, like we said,
But I want to say, ever since that Baltimore game, everybody been getting paid ever since.
no,
Shit was playing for fun at first. Everything was for fun.
But you know
what's
what's
that nigga after that Baltimore game, everybody got paid ever since. I'm like, God. and then I want to ask them, when everybody became friends and shit. Motherfuckers became friends. Boy, we was at rival with them motherfuckers.
Sure did.
But the thing about it, man.
We was at rivalry with them
That's
motherfuckers
what made
and
it
shit.
fun.
No, that's what made it funny. You think with the Michael Lloyd and them, you know what I'm saying, all them dudes, man.
Chaser.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, yeah, no
Oh,
bullshit.
man.
You
Hey, man.
got some cranberry juice in this motherfucker? This motherfucker drink all the juice.
It's better to go straight anyway.
Cause
He
he drinking the juice.
oh he worked for Rock and them. He worked for y'all. Reboot. He rebooting with the Tito. He definitely
But Trouble,
rebooting.
talk about those
Herbal
Herbal Coalition days.
Man,
Because
you know, man.
You was a young pup, but you
no doubt.
was man, you
Just
was,
couldn't see a lot of people remember Herbal had the high school joint.
yeah, but you wasn't playing no motherfucking high school.
No, at one time, me and Trey Lancaster, my motherfucking man, Performance Auto,
Performance Auto.
was booging. We won the high school.
Dreams and
division. We
driveways.
young though, we kids.
Right.
And we just sitting there, we can't wait to get, on that level. And I always go watching my Uncle Rodney and them. You know what I'm saying? Mike and them.
Old Rodney, that's my man.
When Ducky and them dudes, man, it's just like, damn. Just sitting there, man. Can't wait till my turn come. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you got my rest in peace, Chick Lyles, man.
Yeah, old chick, bad.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got Mr. G.
Gone.
Gallon who started that big point guard.
Yeah,
fuck
I
that.
told them that long
Bad
before that.
motherfucker.
But long before that, that was the best 6'7" big guard I ever seen in my life. Bad
You look at all them dudes,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
and my situation might be a little different than a lot of people because I was just fortunate enough, like, rest in peace, Uncle Fatty, man, when I was
your Uncle Fatty,
a super little kid, you know what I'm saying, for him to play with Dr. J and them dudes, you know what I'm saying, I was just always around the game, you know what I'm saying, and that was all I knew. And the one thing about these kids now, we wanted to like wear wristbands and shit. We watched TV. We wanted to be like, but we practiced that shit on playground pickup games. The difference now is these kids practice it in real games. Like they want to be like Steph Curry in game. Nigga, you gotta get that shit together first to be like these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I just had a great family, man, with basketball.
Man, you a fucking legend, man.
No, you got
But I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but you a fucking legend, and we need to tell you that shit while you living, because you're a fucking legend, and you changed a lot of shit. You really changed my shit for We All One, for real.
Nah, you changed a lot of shit with me.
Yeah,
You from
but-
over the
but
south.
I'm
You
just
was
saying,
popular.
no, I'm just talking about
You
you
had the
right
drop socks.
I know, but
with,
we talking
with
about
niggas'
you.
names on this shit.
I know.
Hey, Joe, hold it. Now, let's talk about that. But but the funny shit about it.
Hey, Rick.
But the funny shit about it.
People always talking about legend when they dead and
No,
shit.
but the
This
funny
nigga
shit about
he
it.
a legend.
Yeah.
Like he want like one of them stories like a documentary like this is a dude who should have made it that didn't make it. This nigga he had everything that should have fucking made it.
Yeah,
And
no
just
doubt.
didn't make it. And he a fucking legend now. Like nigga, I just look up like, man, I gotta get Kirk Smith to do this shit. You know, like to do anything. Like if I'm doing a basketball game, I called you first. Anything. When I went out of town
you wasn't
or
by
drove, I
yourself.
said,
I
Kirk,
called
you
him
got the keys
first,
to my car, my house, whatever.
Oh, no, yeah.
I called him
You know-
first too, and that's what this was all about. He thought this was about maybe some bullshit. I always wanted to interview him because he was my guy.
That's right.
And a bad motherfucker in this town, and a lot of the kids and the youngins. And I remember he'd tell you when he come down the farms and them niggas was hooting and hollering, oh, almost made it, and Trouble come over to me, hey, Snapper, all that bullshit right there, all that heckling, remember that Trouble? Almost made, I don't know who this Yankee was, you know, because they used to, man, you get Trouble past it, nigga, that motherfucker, man, earned his stripes. He didn't make the league, but he played professionally.
He earned the respect of
Earned
niggas
the
who made
respect.
the league.
Yeah,
the niggas who made the league.
Everybody,
he earned the
everybody
respect
in
the
the
niggas who made the
league
league.
Look,
from
that
them.
came to
Hold up,
play.
though.
And
See,
when
that's
you
much
earn your
respect.
peers and the niggas over you,
On some real shit though, I got a theory of what the way, at least the way I size the game up. It's a rack of fucking pros though. You still is a fucking pro. So like, see, my thing is those three letters don't really define that shit.
Oh, fuck
like,
no.
and a lot of motherfuckers get that shit a little fucking convoluted. It's a little convoluted and twisted. You know what I'm saying? Like,
break that down.
nah, bro, nah, it's because
Money
it
defines
get lost in translation. It get lost in translation.
I don't even know what convoluted means.
Like,
Break that convoluted shit down. What's convoluted?
yeah.
I don't even know.
Like this
West
shit-
lost. West, where you with me, bro? I'm getting ready to call a
Shit get lost in
timeout.
translation.
Okay,
You know,
there we
like,
go. Now,
I don't know what it is. I
motherfuckers-
don't know what it is.
It's like, you know, it's like, and it's some wild shit, right? It's like a fucking text message.
Yeah.
You can say in a text message, one motherfucker read it like, fuck you. The other message can be like, all right, you know, it's all about the translation of what this shit really is. You know what I'm saying? So, like we talk about, like, say, Booty, for example. Take him. He's a fucking pro. Like, it doesn't,
Right. No
we
question.
can go on and on
But
with
then-
dudes that ain't been in
But one thing you
association.
gotta realize though,
That was fucking pros, though.
But the
It just...
But the NBA worked hard to make it like that, though.
Right.
They cut off, made sure other leagues couldn't see other opportunities, and that's in this.
It's
country.
all about them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's
Right,
like
it's all about
You know what I'm
them.
saying?
Because when
It's all about them.
So I can never look at that shit. So the legend shit, like I get it, and I'm around him, so he just my man. You know what I mean? But sometimes I kind of forget the shit until I get the reaction of being associated, the association. You know what I'm saying? But so I get the shit, but I still think it's misconstrued.
right.
No,
I think it's misconstrued. Like your game is a little bit. The bad motherfucker
When I
sometimes.
used to take them teams on the road,
I think it's a little
you know who they used to
misconstrued.
ask me about?
Yep.
When I used to go up New York.
So I'm just saying, like hypothetically.
Wait,
so you
wait,
say
wait,
Sam Cassell, that's the same name.
Oh.
Sam Cassell, Curt Smith, it's the same
motherfucker.
Kurt Lee,
Yeah.
like, it's all the same shit.
Right.
They all y'all prices, it's all the same shit, Joe.
But the thing I get out of it, and this real talk
Bartender, we need somebody
to all the people that's listening, to all the people that's doing this and that.
Pour that water off
What you say?
He said, "Pour that water."
Pour the water off and get us some ice, bartender.
See, I can't even get serious today. But to get serious conversation, back to the conversation, where that's where I get when I'm in basketball conversations, man. Yeah. Oh, such and such, oh, he a bad motherfucker. This, my whole thing is this: I don't look at that shit like that because I'm like, all right, it don't matter to me if I can't say. And this is where I really get my man. You already know much. Y'all can have them other dudes y'all be talking about. That motherfucker B Chase is my nigga.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I set that motherfucker down when he was a motherfucking young fella coming out of high school. Letting them know. He didn't think he belonged on a certain level. No, listen what I'm saying. We might walk out the gates.
Right.
Me, him, and DP, we might get in that motherfucking van I had. We gone. We'd go to a spot, boom, and we'll win the game. We'll win the battle. We'll win the champ, boom. It was still with Chase was, I got to prove myself. Boom, boom. I got to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Good job. And I'm like, shorty, you ain't got to do all that. Them niggas can't fuck with you for real.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, Chase had the right motherfucker mentoring him, definitely.
Yes, he
so
did.
I'm like, and then going to the farms and let you. Oh, he got that runt boom. They can't fuck with you. I'm just every day.
You gave him all the
But I'm every day with him
you
like
gave him
boom,
all the
boom.
tools.
I like just calm your little game
A
down.
lot
So.
of man the tools that you gave. They watched you. Trey, Teardrop.
Trey definitely.
All of them definitely learn from you. And that's what this interview is
and
mainly about.
Chasing Trey.
Yeah.
Them dudes right there, 'cause I respect them so much, man, because they put so much respect on my name.
Oh, it's no question.
From what they have done and what they, you know what I'm saying, like boom, and it's an honor to go out and say, man, he played like you.
Yeah. But
It ain't. If a motherfucker say, man, all the shit you do, the great shit you do for the community, and on the mic, you know what I'm saying? It's an honor. Motherfucker, oh man, he remind me of Miles.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's how.
And you sit back, you be like, damn.
Because your man, the best player in the world.
Say you the best player he ever saw.
KD.
Say you the best player ever saw.
I'm glad he did that.
And I'm saying, I know I heard the shit myself. I'm looking like,
oh yeah,
that wasn't no shit that he.
That's big props.
Ain't
nobody telling
him
me
a long time. I'm like,
nobody telling me that.
I'm like, how the
he
fuck
might ain't never seen him play, but he hurt.
I'm like, how the fuck is he saying this shit about? He
hurt.
He's like arguably the best player in the world right now.
He was like cursing. I said,
best
you know what I'm saying?
He said he was better than me.
Yeah, he played.
I'm gonna get y'all a story about Curt. This some funny shit. This some real fun. When the run and shoot was a run and shoot, right? So KD might have been. KD, I do, and you right. No, you absolutely right. Kenny, you actually right. Put the camera on that goddamn. So look, so we in the we down the farms. Remember when we lost that championship? Yeah. Me, Taiwan lost, and KD. And I don't know who it was. Somebody had social media wasn't like that back then. But came to me and was like, man, what you think? This when KD in Taiwan was in high school. And they was like, what you think about, KD? I said, man, I said that motherfucker gonna be a superstar. At some point in time, he gonna be a superstar. If he keep this shit up, he gonna be a superstar. And I'm looking at this shit now. I said this shit when he was 17, 16 years old. I said, that motherfucking superstar. I just seen some talent in this motherfucker. Like, this motherfucker bad, Joe. So, Coach Rob, that's my man. Shout out to Coach Rob. You will never lose your job, Lancaster. Richard Roundtree, you good. That's my man. That's my man.
The watch man.
Yeah. So guys, make sure I see shooting him. Ross, he's shooting him up. Take him out the game. I said, that's his game. That nigga, I said, wow, that's his game. He's gonna shoot some jumpers. He's gonna make him miss some. Man, I said, we not taking him out the game, right? That's what he do. You know what I'm saying? And then now you look and look back and say, see the shit this nigga doing right now? You come down to farms, come down Watts and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga the best motherfucker in America on that level.
When he came trouble back then,
he best in the world.
The street dudes.
Right now, I'm just let me go back and get what I'm saying. Love, he's number 2. He's LeBron the best motherfucker. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a LeBron fan.
Right now,
KD.
Oh, right now it's KD.
Has been passed, yo.
I don't think it's passed.
Don't do that yet.
I don't think it's passed.
Okay, but fuck
I'm a Laker fan.
Fuck LeBron and them.
Don't argue me with that one. Don't debate that one, dog. Don't do that.
Yeah,
that's a great debate.
LeBron team don't win series.
Hey,
fuck
that LeBron debate.
That's a great
LeBron. Say what you want to say.
You on the goddamn Super Team.
You saying Miami win without LeBron? You ain't saying that.
Rick, that's for next week. This about my motherfucker, man.
I will say let's pick up where we left off. Pick up where we left off. Left high school.
Go ahead.
All met. First team all met.
Yeah, because Charlie can tell that story.
MVP cap class. When your journey started, some setbacks, ended up at a good spot.
Let me let y'all know. I'm definitely a KD all the way. So don't y'all get that twisted.
We ain't answering this shit right there.
Okay.
Let's what's going on.
He read his email. He read his mail.
Yeah, but we ain't answering that.
No, just tell us how
look,
the materialized.
After high school, couple JUCOs, could have went anywhere you wanted. You went, decide on a couple JUCOs.
Yeah.
And then Compton.
Best time of my life.
That's what I want to
Before
talk about.
And Charlie,
and man,
before you go
always
there,
tell me that.
Charlie, before you go to Drake,
No, he went to Compton. See,
I want to know.
he
this
said Compton.
college, because you went to.
He went to Compton Community
Yeah,
College.
and that's why
I want to know how that materialized. How did
how
that
did that
materialize?
materialize? Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you how it
Hold on,
materialized.
Charlie.
no.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how it
Charlie,
materialized.
Tell him, Charlie Mo.
Yeah.
First of all, hold on. First of all, we
Yeah.
was supposed to go to Maryland. That was the pack. I don't know.
Because, hey,
What the
Charlie,
fuck happened, Joe?
I read.
What happened, Slim?
I read YouTube shit on this nigga. They love this motherfucker out.
Smith, what happened, Joe?
Yeah.
First of all, we supposed to commit
Go
to
ahead,
Maryland.
Charlie.
So
Go ahead,
what's the question?
24
The
miles,
post that he signed with George.
Nah, my man, like, man, look, first you tell me I'm going out Texas, man.
Where was you going for?
He
Where
said,
was
I'm
you
going out
Joe?
Texas, visit some
With the
schools.
bag.
Come back, right? Come back.
I wish Kyler Perry was coaching back then.
I'm a
He
Curl,
was. He
you know?
had a
I'm
bag
at
back
Curl.
then.
I'm at Curl.
Get the bag up, John Thompson.
So I got a game. My senior up here. We played McNamara on a Friday night at McNamara. This nigga come pick me up Saturday morning at 6:30. Talking about we gonna play for the bag. I'm in high school. He knocking on my door. We gonna play for the bag.
Is that the rifle bag?
No, we play for the bag.
No, this the no.
This when he was deciding what school he was
Nah,
going to.
Okay. Enlighten me, because I'm, you know, when niggas say they playing with a bag back then, rifle team. You know what I mean? Well,
I don't know who it was.
Okay.
I don't know who it was.
I don't know about that one.
This was the Kenny West rating bag.
What bag is this? Go ahead,
We
Charlie.
got one
It was a
bag.
nice
Preach,
bag.
Charlie.
It was a nice
Yeah.
bag.
Preach, Charlie.
Yeah.
Nice bag. Okay,
I
okay,
bought the
okay.
cafeteria out.
This how
I
they
bought
going
the
tonight.
calf out.
Hey,
You
sweat
want the
suit.
cafeteria?
Calf, everything free.
Everything
There
free.
you go.
Everything free on this one.
I bought the calf out.
Okay.
What are
Yeah.
his wolf blisters, yo?
We played a 4-on-4 game, man. Never forget it.
Hey Joe, you tripping?
So what was the bag? What was the bag?
Oh, it was healthy.
Oh, so we undisclosed. Is
Yeah.
that what y'all was trying to say?
Some people got more than others.
We
that
don't-
was,
we don't-
and that was,
yeah.
it was
You
a
don't
big,
discuss
it
your
was a-
league fee?
Some people got more than others.
Hey,
and, it was, and
And
people
you know
were
why?
mad.
You know why I tell this motherfucker that when he called me? Man, how much? Because that's how shit he used to tell me. No, I don't discuss what I got. No, I ain't worrying about them other jokes now. So leading from Compton.
Oh,
Nah,
What
at Compton,
At
right?
Compton.
Look,
Go ahead.
averaging 30 plus.
Man,
You
no
know,
question.
all
That was-
in
American.
10, 30 and 10 assists.
Okay, 30.
I'm up and down,
All
pass the
American.
basketball.
First
I
team
pass the
All-American.
basketball.
That what he do?
First team All
I do
American.
pass the basketball.
Oh, okay.
First team
At
All
Compton.
American JUCO.
At Compton, you passed.
Uh,
Okay, go ahead.
MVP of his region.
Mhm.
All that, you know. And they
You
said,
never passed it to
man,
me. Go ahead.
Drake.
Go ahead, Charlie.
I don't want to
They
pass
said
it to you.
Drake.
You can do the basketball though,
You
man.
ain't want my style. You ain't
They
want my-
said Drake.
Try to steal my thunder. Go ahead, Charlie.
He trying to go everywhere.
He tried
Yeah,
to
why
go
Drake,
everywhere.
Everybody wanted him. He
Oh, he
chose
could've went
Drake.
anywhere.
Hey, Bone, seriously, why Drake?
Why Drake?
He took an official visit to
Y'all
Wyoming.
niggas-
'cause
I'm not
Hey,
gonna
these
tell you
niggas
what
crazy.
He took an
I'm
official
not gonna
visit
tell
to
you what
Wyoming.
school told me, right?
People don't.
Where you go with?
He took a visit to Wyoming.
Wyoming?
Okay, so
He
we
took a
know
visit to
Drake
Wyoming.
because
Oh,
you
this-
want
Hey,
that
talk to my
high
agent,
shit.
man.
This
Talk to my
definitely.
agent. My agent
Hey,
right
where?
there, man. My
If he
agent.
went to Wyoming,
Nah,
this
talk to my
definitely
agent,
the
my
great
agent right
paper
there.
chase.
My agent and my lawyer right
Hey,
there.
hey, look,
Hey, he
hey,
visited.
hey,
Hey, call
hey,
Nate.
hey.
Call Nate. Call Nate.
Hey, wait, Bone. Hey, Bone.
Hey, Bone.
Trouble,
We
hold
got
on.
player of the year.
You went to
He did
Wyoming?
get player of the year to
You
call
got
these
player,
shows.
hey, you got player league.
Hey, Slim,
player
how was that
year.
visit?
Dick
Player of the
Van
year,
Town
newcomer.
all over Drake.
When did
What
Drake-
led him to Wyoming?
How was that Wyoming visit?
What
How's
the
that
fuck?
Wyoming visit?
Drake.
I want to hear this shit because I didn't
Let's
know
hear about
this.
the visit.
That's my
Wyoming.
man.
He
wanna hear about the
Wyoming.
visit.
He visit Wyoming.
What the fuck?
They
Okay,
legend.
The great paper chase.
I don't never know.
You thought they would finish Dembo Slim?
Yeah,
So what
he
happened?
my
Hey,
host.
hey,
Charlie, what happened? Charlie,
Finish
what
Dembo
happened?
I've never
like
known that he visited
Finished
Wyoming.
Dembo,
And my
right?
man, my man,
College.
my
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
College.
yeah,
my
yeah.
man played Houston with
Them
Sam.
boys
now.
was like that.
Hey, Slim.
God damn it.
Trouble, what led to the
Tim Bro.
Wyoming visit?
Yeah.
Tim Bro.
Yeah.
Tim Bro.
Joe.
Trouble, fuck that. What
We
led
got
to
them
the
up,
Wyoming
shit.
visit?
He
What led you to go to Wyoming? To
What-
visit Wyoming?
Okay, let me
he
say.
visited Wyoming.
You motherfucker got visited that motherfucker 3 times.
Three
Yeah.
bags.
Yeah, shit.
You got 3,500 out of him.
Yeah. Vinny D's was the coach out there.
3,500.
I went out there and okay, okay. So what happened to the visit in Wyoming? You know what I'm saying? I ain't cutting no corners tonight, motherfucker.
Let's go quick.
Yeah, man.
So
Can we take it back? What was your choices? Wyoming, Drake. Now, who was on that list? Because
I was like,
everybody was after you. So
I was like,
Man, what
USC.
They
who,
took
like,
me to come to Georgetown.
You-
They was like,
we
hold
can
up.
talk
I
about
know
all
USC had to be the
if we gonna lay this
Okay,
shit on
yeah,
the
that's
table,
what I'm saying. So who's
and
school?
lay it on the table. So
And
come
then
out of
You
high
average
school.
40 at Compton. And then
Coming out of high school. So you gotta think. Coming out of high school, Wyoming,
Yeah, it was recruit.
G-Town, Maryland, Temple. I signed with Temple. Prop 48 situation.
Okay, Temple.
Boom.
Cincinnati.
Well, we
Right,
found
sure.
some articles that say otherwise, though.
Cincinnati.
Otherwise, as far as what?
He signed with Georgetown.
That was crazy.
My
So,
people, and I was always concerned, and I asked the big man on campus, but I never got an answer. What did Georgetown ever recruit you, and what happened with that? Fuck Wyoming.
so he's on Georgetown.
Yeah, locally, what happened here?
And then build it up, yo.
Yeah.
No, I'm stopping. No, because that's
Fuck Wyoming. What happened up on the hill?
Okay, I'm glad you said fuck Wyoming because I ain't trying to get them on probation. So let's talk about Georgetown.
Right.
Well, what happened with Georgetown?
Committed.
Nothing bad happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying the whole thing. See, and that's a great question because one thing about Georgetown that I think that will be happening on a lot of situations. I'm at Coolidge, right? So then you got to think like people think that you gonna just you ain't gonna boom. So after the Capitol Classic, John Chaney, PJ Carlissimo was at Seton Hall at the time. John Chaney with Temple. So I didn't get highly recruited until after the Capitol Classic.
Oh, I beg to differ on that.
No, I mean highly recruited, meaning motherfuckers knocking on your door and shit like that. Because for one, Diane wasn't having that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mom's like, look, I don't want to hear this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And all this and that. You know what I'm saying? Then on the second note, you know, with the Georgetown situation, what threw me off, since we, you know, we speaking real shit.
Yeah, we here. We real talk.
So we threw with the Georgetown shit.
I was always curious about what happened.
Okay.
We go in that motherfucker. You know. I'm always at my brother's games and everything. Boom. So I'm like, maybe I ain't cooking enough to get an invite or an offer to Georgetown.
You was after 30, 40 game in high school.
Yeah. So the point I'm making is,
You impressed enough.
nah. I mean, I'm just saying in general. So everything goes through. You know what I'm saying? Boom. John calls me in motherfucking the Capitol Class. What in March?
Right.
Motherfucker, we March, the end of March. Like,
After the game.
It might have been April. Somewhere around there.
Was it after the game or before the game?
this is way out the game.
Fucking April.
You gotta think we was getting motherfucking
This shit might have been April. But
yeah. So I'm like, boom. It's like, damn. So
I thought the Maryland
I said,
shit
John
was-
called me, boom. Go up that motherfucker for a visit. You know what I'm saying? Go to for a visit. I goes in that motherfucking room. And a campus visit. What's the lady name?
You in there with Miss Fella?
Yeah. So I go in, boom.
Oh, y'all sitting in the office.
Miss Finna, and this real talk. So, I mean, this might fuck my tickets up for next year.
That's all right, but we wait.
But I'm fuck that. I goes in that motherfucker, Miss Finna gives me a motherfucking book and say, read them 3 paragraphs right there.
This is a job interview?
So I look at the book, right? Swear to God, this is real talk. I look at the book. I read that shit in like 1.2 seconds. I sped read that motherfucker.
All right.
And got up and walked the fuck out that motherfucker. So I get home. Mom's like, how did it go?
So this ain't had nothing to do with basketball.
Nah,
They couldn't have.
at all. they insulted my intelligence.
Yeah.
So I said, I will not go there. Smith called me and was like, man, that's how they, they just want to test you.
Well, he should have warned you.
I said, no. I said, look here, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck that shit. I ain't no dumb motherfucker.
Because if you look at their roster in the past, it's a bunch of motherfuckers
So
on there
I'm-
that couldn't have read one line.
No, a lot of people don't know. Smith was Alonzo Mourning host. When Alonzo Mourning signed with Joseph, Alonzo Mourning stayed at my mother's house on Shamrock Avenue.
I remember the rock.
On Shamrock Avenue.
Remember the rock?
But that motherfucker that motherfucker ain't have shit.
Right.
And that motherfucker pulled up my mother's house. I never was day. Pulled up at the house. He looked at me. He was like, "Oh man, you keep in mind when I went to Mackin,
I played them.
I fried them niggas." See, oh, that's short. I ain't know you. I went on my way. I said, "What's up, son?"
Right.
Man, I'm going to do some other shit, man. Hey, I said, man, you with him.
Man.
Right.
And they lost that game to Duke. You know what I'm saying? With Lake and them, boom, boom, boom. And still in my mind, I'm like, Joe, you come to my mom's house, my house, not my mom, where we live. We there. And you were my big brother. See, a lot of people, and let me go another route. Fuck Lonzo Mourning.
Okay.
Let me say that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, damn.
It's
I
the
think
Red Club.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
I ain't got no.
Red Club.
That nigga,
Uncut,
yo,
uncensored.
that nigga comes to mom's joint, a senior in high school.
Right.
My motherfucking mother house was where he stayed at.
Yeah. Should have paid homage.
My brother was his host.
Should have paid homage.
Yeah, but not only that, just just be cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking from I'm not speaking from shit I hear that the streets do. Oh, I heard. I'm not a I heard nigga.
Right.
I'm a I know nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there. So I'm there. Boom, boom, boom. So next thing I know, okay, boom, boom. Lonzo there. He's oh, that's shorty play. I said, yeah, I gave y'all motherfuckers 30-something, motherfucker.
Yeah.
We should have beat y'all was number one in the country. We had me, a young, thorough motherfucker, Mike Smith.
Right.
Yeah.
We had them niggas.
Right.
They end up getting us. Boom. He didn't even know, man, Smith was brothers. I'm like, you damn fool.
Right. He right there in the house under the roof.
You damn fool, motherfucker. I'm the little nigga from Mackin. I'm the little nigga from Mackin.
Right under the roof. You don't know.
I'm the little nigga from Mackin. I'm him. He said, oh shit.
Chesapeake.
He's like, oh, you the little motherfucker that.
Chesapeake.
Oh, man, save up.
So look, the round joint.
Yeah.
So I roll out. You know, me and my crew, me and my Mac, I got to get my man step toe. We step off. We gone. Okay, we don't even know you right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You not in. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Once he realized, then he get to calling me with some David Edwards shit. Oh man, man. So we went, man, cause Lonzo a year ahead of me.
Right.
Well, David, I said that nigga like that. I guess that's what y'all,
David Edwards?
He was like that though. I ain't gonna shoot him on.
David
Nah,
Evans.
he had all the flashy New York shit with him and all that shit. Me and Dave, that was the same year. Zoe was a year before.
He wasn't no motherfucking Curt Smith, but go ahead.
So my whole thing, I'm like,
What did it
damn.
amount to?
I'm like, damn.
I remember David Edwards.
Once I made it for sure, I'm not going to Georgetown.
Right.
Oh man. So then Dave Evans couldn't come to the house.
Yeah.
I'm looking like,
I remember David Edwards played with them.
I'm like, Smith. Fuck, you keep bringing these motherfuckers to the house. I ain't the whole time. Smith recruiting like, man, I'm trying to get these motherfuckers. My brother, because I know you ain't going there. I said, I don't know, I might. And I'm getting to think like all the other shit going on, like I'm John calling me, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. I swear to you, goodness, man. It's great that we talking this shit right now, because it's the only way I let all this shit out. Because John told me one day, this real talk. I was like around 30 at the time he told me. He was like, man, John the one that sent me to Compton. John, I gotta give him his pride. He the one that sent me to Compton College. He said, I can't, you know, you want to do what you want to do. I'm going to get you a musician, do what you do. So I go to Compton, do my thing. John didn't think I was going to succeed like that. He thought I was going to, he got that motherfucking...
Crash and burn.
Yeah. Like the motherfucking cook.
Yeah. Like you do.
I walked in that motherfucking gym one day. I seen Nolan Rich, Arkansas. I seen UCLA, USC in that motherfucker. And I seen Michael Cooper from the Lakers. This, swear to God, true bill. Go in that motherfucker,
He was bumping with all them niggas in the summer, too.
Compton College Compton College was like a gym that everybody go to and hoop. The pros and everything. So I'm a JUCO motherfucker from DC. They like, who's this motherfucker?
And you cooking.
I'm frying all these motherfuckers.
Right at that point, you
They waiting to see who play first.
Nah, you barbecuing.
I'm walking in the gym like, oh, the game ain't started. You know,
You already on the
like, who you want your team? I said, it don't matter, but I'm playing.
Yeah, you.
And if I lose this game, I'm playing again. I'm next. I'm next. And that's how my junior college coach was. Rest in peace, Lee Porter. He was like, Slim, you ain't come off the court. So I flew Ernie Hall out that motherfucker. Shot him in Baltimore. Stayed with me for a whole month.
Oh, L.A.?
L.A. Joe. We Joe, get him situated. Hotel room, we good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No blue. Real shit, though.
Right.
Agents following us and shit. Boom. So Michael Cooper come to Compton to see him.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I'm a sophomore.
Right.
At Compton. So I'm boom, boom, boom. This motherfucker Michael Cooper come to me and say, we come to see the wrong motherfucker.
They sent him to see Ernie Hall.
Them motherfuckers tried to convince me to come out of JUCO.
Right now.
To the show.
To leave.
To the fucking show.
I'm like, shit, I ain't ready for that shit.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm already out there, motherfucker. I'm going through the games and all that.
Right.
But that was the process back then. You got to think, if Pat Ewing and Rawls Sampson can stay 4 years in school,
Right.
I'm going to stay 4 years in school.
If you know
They was the best motherfucking college basketball players ever I seen play.
No question.
Right.
So what the fuck? I ain't what the fuck. I'm talking about going hardship.
So right now,
You get what I'm saying?
gone.
Right.
Oh, I was gone with the wind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Man, and I'm looking at all that shit, boom. So Mutto ripped that motherfucking situation up watching them play. Boom, he was like, man, these niggas out here, man, I'm gonna play hard every day. I said, man, these niggas, they can hoop, but they ain't us, man.
Right.
Man, I swear to God, man, I was in that mother, we go party and shit. We go party. I'm in the hotel room. I just hear some noise, right? No blue.
Yeah, I'm glad you
This
cleared that up.
motherfucker, we got little chicks in the room and shit. Man, about 6 in the morning, this nigga, I'm like, what the fuck? It's Ernie Hall doing push-ups in that motherfucker. I'm like,
Mud working out at 6 in the morning.
I'm like, Mud, let me tell you something, man. I don't go like that. Like, get your motherfucking ass in the other room. No.
In your room.
Yeah. Oh. But he by himself, though. He in that motherfucker, boom. So then, but it's leading up to this.
Right.
So all the years go by.
This joke is funny as a
No, it's real. No, this some real shit.
The red cup.
All the years go by. All the years go by, right, man?
Red cup.
And then me and motherfucking Ernie Hall, we end up in the Bullets camp together. So
And I'm glad is that leading to the
yeah, so
because when you went to the Bullets camp.
no, we meet. No, I'm telling. We meet it day.
I'm
We
just
meet
saying,
it day.
yeah,
I'm looking around like who?
Everybody was telling me, man, your man is in the Bullets camp. I said, well, he made
Slim.
this nigga.
Go in that motherfucker, right? It's media day.
Right.
I look. I said, oh, he look at me like. Promise y'all, motherfuckers, on this show right now. He can tell y'all right now. He looked dead in my face at all. He said, this him talking to me.
Who was him?
Ernie Hall.
Ernie Hall, okay,
My bad
Oh, it's no
motherfucker.
question. He wasn't no Curt Smith.
He said, oh, man, I'm done. I'm looking at him like, I'm done. Because I ain't that motherfucking 3 in the morning doing that shit you was doing.
Yeah.
Nigga, 3 in the morning, I'm doing some other shit. I'm actually humping some shit.
You up,
some other shit.
You know the
I'm up,
push-up.
but yeah. And so we everything. That's when they signed Sky Scouts and then all that shit. I'm like, damn. So we get in camp. We playing pickup games first. So Michael Adams called me that morning. He said, Slim, how did you going back to the you going to the? I said, Mike, I'm just going out there to get some work. Just to get them head. We're going to get some work. Sam's coming out there, our boy State. Rest in peace, my man from Indiana Pacers, the
Malik. Is it Malik?
No, the general manager.
Oh, the general manager, okay.
The white smooth dude had a slick hair in the back. He passed away. I can't think of his name.
Bad, it was not Mike Bass.
No.
Anyway, go ahead.
Welsh.
Yeah, Walsh.
Called me and said, man, you know, what you going to do? So Mike, shout out to Mike Brown. Mike Brown called me. I was like, man, they bring you back. I go, motherfucking boys, rest in peace, Dirk Smith, Nolan Smith, father. He's like, shorty, man, I'm trying to get you in this motherfucker. Boom, boom. And we got that motherfucker at Bowie State. That motherfucker, Michael Adams came that motherfucker and lit fire to Ernie Hall.
He did what?
Lit fire.
Who?
Michael Adams.
Fried Ernie?
You surprised?
Man, Michael Adams averaged 30 in the
He put the-
motherfucking league.
I know that. I know that.
So
He averaged
and I
30
got
in
my
the
man,
You surprised?
shout out to my man Nunu.
He on fire. He
Oh,
on
man,
fire. Mike Adams
Man,
on
Nunu,
fire.
we
You
look at that
can't
shit
fuck
like, we
with him.
like, God damn, he is cooking.
a barrage of fucking. A
What you
barrage
say,
of
Bo?
points.
They so fast because when they shot put
Hey, Bo, what
Hey,
you
son,
say?
a barrage of points.
So we so now, right. So now I'm out that motherfucker. So Mike know me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like, damn, we got next. Like this motherfucker already he's
No, you got him next. You got him.
No,
You got next.
No, hold on. You had to check him.
I put that motherfucker in that kitchen
You did
No.
you?
and said,
because
what y'all
trouble.
gonna do?
Trouble.
And Dirk
Trouble.
Smith called me the next day. John Nash,
Yeah, John
general
Nash.
manager, said,
John Nash, my man.
are
Philly.
you available to come to camp? Me not knowing the business.
Yeah, you ain't know what was going
I ain't know,
on.
so I said, man, I'm home.
You said,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm like, yeah, for
You
sure.
don't know what money going
That
on.
word, the word got back to my man Walsh in Indiana. He was like,
Ernie Walsh. Yeah.
and your man Cable from Seton Hall.
What, Lucas down there?
Lucas
Carlissimo?
was Lucas wasn't yet.
Carlissimo.
Nah, Lucas.
DJ.
Boom. So I get a call from Indiana. It was like, Dad, I heard you going to
To
the
the
what?
Bullets
Yeah, the
camp.
Bullets camp.
We want you out here.
I'm like,
Who the hell saw your ass?
man,
Beth?
Billy King was my motherfucking man. Billy King
Billy King
called
was
me.
in what, Philly?
Billy King was in Indiana
The
time.
trouble, this is what I want
Oh,
you
yeah,
to
well,
do.
he's in Indiana before he went to Philly. Okay, I got you.
He was like, Joe.
Oh, yeah,
he, said,
yeah.
he said, Slim, you good? He said, you good? Just.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit. I'm gonna play with the Bullets before I play for any motherfucking body.
Who did the dude from Georgia Tech
The
out
whole,
there?
yeah, the whole time, Joe.
Because they told me you
No,
said
for
that motherfucker.
Best. What was that
just
man's name?
fire.
Yeah, you got to tell
I
us.
fried all of them
You
niggas.
gotta tell us.
What them motherfuckers?
Man, Gugliotta,
Yeah, they said y'all was bosom buddies.
every day they put Gugliotta on the same team.
Yeah.
They like, boom, we pick and roll and boom.
you got-
Goog was a bad
You got to
motherfucker.
tell them that.
You the first motherfucker told me Google was a bad
No,
motherfucker.
Goose was good as shit, though.
I could be the
Goog
second, the
was
first
good at what he
second.
did, Wes. Goog
Larry
bad
Brown
motherfucker.
They
was
passed
your
up on Walt Williams to take
Goose
Goose.
You the
I knew
first
he must
motherfucker
have
told me
been
he
a
said
bad
that nigga Goog.
Goog was a
Like,
bad motherfucker.
back then, you
Goog's
like
like
Goog's
that.
the bad
He was a
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
But you
They
know,
didn't
Call-
take Walt
oh,
Joe to take
oh,
Goog.
oh,
You know that, right?
Oh, watch this.
Talk about
Watch
Goog.
this.
Walt.
Watch this.
Yeah.
What was my first call? I called West Trade. They didn't give me a fair joint. I'm cooking. West say, man, you know how he talk stuttering. Like, I don't understand the motherfucker. You think this motherfucker been boxed for 7 years and shit. I'm like, all right,
You say
man.
you got the box.
They got that motherfucking trinket into him. Fuck this shit.
I bet you had the 4:30.
And it was like, man, fuck that shit, show do some other shit. This, you know what I'm
When
saying?
you lit that motherfucker up.
On fire.
So
Where?
that's what the people want to know.
Man, let me know what the people want. I'm going to tell you.
They want to know
yeah.
Where you light it up at?
They
That's it.
thought you should have been on that Bullet roster.
Yeah, I thought I should have been also.
Yeah, and then I know it's
That's
a
when I,
numbers game
that's
and
when
all
I was
that
introduced to
bullshit.
politics back then.
Right.
But if you would have went to Indiana, though,
It was a done deal.
that's what I was saying.
That was science and delivery.
So what made? So
I got
but
caught
you
up in
stay
the.
home.
I want to play home because I love my
Okay.
city.
There you go. Okay.
But now back to Wyoming though. We're gonna reverse.
To the back.
Nah, not back to
No,
Wyoming.
you said you visited there 3 times.
Wyoming was the
Who else?
best.
UNLV. Where else you visit?
Wyoming was the best visit I've had in my life.
USC. You probably was up there every day.
That wasn't a visit to me.
Lord and Marymount, that type shit. You was out there with all them
Them
motherfuckers.
wasn't
I know
visit
you was
to me.
bumping up there crazy.
Them wasn't visit to me.
Because you was with them motherfuckers.
Them wasn't visit to me.
Pepperdine, all the
So I
stuff.
went up there in rookie camp. They said, man, you know Curt Smith?
That shit
I
happened
was
to me
like,
too.
yeah, man, what the fuck, man? I'm up here by myself asking about some goddamn Curt Smith.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Hey,
right
that's
here.
real
What's
shit
going
though.
on right now?
I only want to ask. I ain't in this interview, but let me ask you this question. So, when did you really feel like, damn, my dream is over? Like
I never dreamed it though.
Like-
So you don't get this thing. I never like had a vision of me even being there. You know what I'm saying, and I credit that to my great family, like my mother
So
She-
Mom Smith kept you humble.
kept me
Yeah, 'cause
in
I know
any
Mom Smith
situation,
play. Yeah, she kept you
in
humble.
any situation,
Right.
in any situation,
so that sounds like booty.
in any situation, meaning you still
Yeah, you still Curt.
yeah.
What's up, Joe?
and kept me in that situation.
Okay.
But
You know what I'm saying?
you gotta
And everybody I know, my friends and everything, if you know Diane Smith,
Oh, it's no question.
you know she ain't tripping off or nothing. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because she lived it. She lived it through her big brother from Uncle Fatty. Fatty introduced us to all that shit.
Right.
Taught me the pros and cons and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I look at shit and be like, you know what? That shit ain't nothing to me.
So let me ask you this for the people.
Yeah, fuck the people.
No.
No.
I'm asking for
Fuck the people.
Not the
Fuck the people. No, I say that. Not saying fuck the people,
shit out of hand.
but I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna answer it towards if the question is crazy,
Listen,
I'm gonna answer
it
it
ain't
crazy.
Ain't no crazy question. I'm asking this for me.
You got my number though, Snap. Why you can't answer?
No. Listen.
No blue. No, I'm fucking.
So
with it.
if no blue, because if I was a bad motherfucker like you was, ego.
You
come
cl-
with
you
that.
claim you were.
No, I wasn't no
Yeah,
bad.
you was a
motherfucker.
blue, right?
No, I wasn't no bad motherfucker.
He claimed he was.
Let me just
And
fuck
them
all
11
that.
in blue.
Trouble was a bad motherfucker, and my favorite player in this town. Trouble's a bad motherfucker. So what come with that is ego come with that. So when the Bullets played politics, because it got to be politics.
That's all it was.
Yeah. So at that particular time when they did what the fuck they did, because I'm mad. You know, Wes mad, Charlie mad. What the fuck going on? Because I know my man, he fries these niggas every summer.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, what was your mindset when the Bullet said,
That's what I'm trying to ask.
you know what I'm saying, Curt Smith?
You know what my mindset was, man?
You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
No. I'm all the way with your
Is that
question.
a fair question?
That's a
Okay.
more than fair question.
All right.
You know what my mindset was? If people remember the years that happened, y'all know that was the year that Jawan was holding out. You know what I'm saying? Rashid got a little coming to all that shit.
Right.
And I'm saying, damn. I sat there and watched that. The Capitol Center. And Scott was running the show.
Right.
So we at Bowie State when I made a commitment and saying, I'm going to do Wizards Camp. Boom. Me, Don McClain, that's a bad UCLA 6'10" can boogie.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
And
Mitchell Butler, Tracy Murray, all of them.
And all them motherfuckers spoke for you.
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
I mean, we
yeah.
in camp. I'm cooking these niggas.
Right.
So boom, boom, boom. I'm like, damn, I'm good. I'm good. So we get to a situation, boom, boom. First preseason game. So we show up, boom, everything good. So little dude, John Nash, GM, he sent somebody, was like, I never forget this day, I swear to God. Smith, my brother, took me out the gym. Boom. I get down all the way down my room. So little dude, the gopher dude, he was like, you know, man, they're talking about going another route. They're going to do. I said, look, man, how am I get the fuck back?
Right.
Home.
Right.
I'm in Bowie. Home is 15 minutes away.
Right.
Get me home, motherfucker.
Right.
I got per diem in my pocket. They give you per diem off the break.
No, right.
You know what I'm saying? I probably gave you about I probably got you about feeling up that.
Yeah. You took care of me.
Yeah. So
You paid your bill. You paid your bill. You took care of the old boy.
So I'm going back to my mind. I'm like, I'm saying these sorry ass motherfuckers. Right. These sorry. So get back into my element. Boom. So I get home. Boom. I ain't get to I get to my mom's joint. I ain't like, what? I was like, they release me. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I swear to God on everything I love, man. I was like, you know what? Maybe that shit just wasn't meant for me to play with
the home team.
Boom.
Because you try to pay homage and respect and play home, which
So-
sometimes ain't the best.
Ain't the best at all.
Right.
You can make it the best.
You can make it the best, but
at
that time they definitely with Wes and Nash and them back then they was fucking the homies over because they fucked Delonte over the same way.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Do y'all know who Amity Tucker made that team, Joe?
That's no right.
Tucker was like Joe.
Conrad got
Tucker
drafted.
cooked all these niggas. No, Tucker made the team.
Tucker was playing.
Tucker say Slim. Tucker say
made
Joe.
rookie that
Tucker
year.
was like Joe. It's no way
Right.
that you shouldn't be on this roster, Joe. I was frowning at it.
Oh,
So
really?
then it came up, you had this. Y'all, you can't bring no entourage, goddamn situation.
That's my next thing.
That shit way out the way. You can't do that shit. I can't bring 20, 30 motherfuckers to a goddamn camp.
So what they were saying?
Unless you AI.
But they tell me.
Back
then they tell me
that's a first round. That's a first round draft.
That's the
So
first
what
pick.
they say?
That's because they say the entourage was in that motherfucker.
Entourage
Woo! God damn! Woo! Every time Trouble make a move.
It's close practice.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy?
It's close practice.
Hey, but you know
That's
crazy.
crazy.
But you know what's crazy,
Close
Curt?
practices.
You know what's crazy?
They
Curt?
put the
They
autobahn to the
do
practice.
pickup at Verizon. You can't get in that motherfucker unless you want to.
No, they close the door.
That's what's crazy.
So like Big John used to have no media.
It's closed.
Shut. Shut down.
Who the fuck I bring in?
Yeah.
Like, tell me who was in that motherfucker.
I actually know that.
Nigga,
Right,
Curt.
Snapper. What
I
the
said, what the
motherfucker
fuck
about
you
it?
talking about?
Let me ask you this:
Bananas, yo.
the Denver Nuggets situation.
I sprained my ankle.
Because they say Matumbo took care of you, brought you up Denver with Fatty.
I'm gonna tell him.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him
No, I don't know. I'm asking the question.
Let him go.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know. I'm going off of what I.
Let him
I'm
go.
going off of hearsay.
Let him
That's
go.
why I'm asking the question.
right.
Tell me about the Denver Nuggets situation because they said you was in Denver flying, and Matumbo took care of you allegedly, and that's why I get on these homie jokers that got that power. And you understand? KD too. I'm gonna say it. You know, when Trey Kelly was in Oklahoma,
I'm with you, Snapper.
Trey Kelly was supposed to have been on that
Snapper, I'm with
motherfucker
you,
roster.
Snapper.
Chase was supposed to have been on that. You know what I mean?
With you, Snapper.
Fuck that shit. You know what I mean?
You
It's
already-
100.
With
You're
you.
supposed to take care of your homies. You know what I mean, big
No
fella?
doubt.
So they tell me Matumbo picked you up.
No,
and all that shit.
Matumbo never.
So the Denver situation.
Matumbo never picked me up with
I'm just
nothing.
saying, they trying to say Matumbo, because that's when Matumbo was in. Go ahead.
Let's get the Matumbo situation.
Yeah, let's get that straight, because I know that's some
I
bullshit.
met,
let's get that
I
straight.
met Matumbo through my brother, Charles Smith.
Right.
One of the greatest motherfuckers that played at Georgetown.
There's no question. Smith, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Love
Boom.
him.
That's how I met Matumbo. I ain't have two words with Matumbo after I met him through Smith.
So you telling me?
Look, and Dr. Carr's
So you telling me?
I'm telling you.
You telling me that Tumbo didn't take care of you
Hey, Mo.
at Denver?
Matumbo ain't did shit for me.
Oh,
We
man,
ain't
these
play yet.
motherfuckers.
So no, I'm touching my shit. No. We on the record right now.
Let's go.
So I'm at Drake.
Red Cup, man. Red Cup.
I'm at
Red
Drake.
Cup all the way up. Red
I'm at
Cup
Drake.
all the way up right now.
I'm at Drake. So I'm at Drake. So Rudy Washington called me in the office.
Drake on fire. I was in the military, but I
Shout out to that bag, Rudy.
Big Town.
You already know.
Shout out to the bag, Rudy. Shout out to the
Big
bag.
Town. By Town.
Hey, dog. Hold on, talk about. Hey, look.
Do
we have a good motherfucker? What a
motherfucker.
Hey, Slim.
Top newcomers.
Hey, Slim.
Transfers.
Motherfucker. Hey,
Got
we was
the
out
whole
Vegas with that
tape, Joe.
motherfucker. We was out Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Was that not
Joe.
Hey,
the
look.
one
your
thing.
teammate shit.
I'm telling you the came he did. I'm in Drake.
Rudy was like
this
that.
Real talk. So I'm in Drake. It's like mid-season. It's when Dick Vitale come with all the. He came to the camp. Come on, bartender.
Fucking West String.
Oh, don't put him on camera for that shit. Hold on.
We
Nah,
live at the
show
one.
him.
We reminding you that we live at the one.
So we at the
The one and only. The we are one and only.
I'm in Drake. You know what I'm saying? So
Drake.
Chicago. It was Randolph was there. They invited like top.
I remember that camp y'all went to.
Yeah, me, Grant.
One day out in Indiana.
No, we in Chicago. Mo was out there. Jaden, bro, everybody there. She had them over chilling. So I
That's the Marty Blake shit? Oh, no.
Yep, that's exactly
The
what it
Marty
was.
Blake shit.
That's exactly what it was.
Hey,
We got them
yo.
we
I was
them
supposed to go
motherfuckers.
out there. Them bitches.
Yeah,
I remember that shit. The
We got
Marty
that
Blake shit.
motherfucker, boom, boom. So Matumbo,
Pre-draft shit.
I go to my dorm, right? My apartment, not my
This
dorm.
at Denver.
I never stayed.
This at Denver.
No, this in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
He was in Denver. Matumbo was playing it with me.
Okay.
Right. I go to my apartment, Joe. I got a big ass motherfucking FedEx package. This them big ass Adidas Matumbo joints. Like, I ain't wearing this bullshit. I go to in the plane, boom, boom, boom. Me, Mo was out that motherfucker. Jalen Rose, Grant was out that motherfucker. What's the nigga that played? Headache Smith. It was like that.
Yeah.
Your man, Joey Brand Othello was out there.
Yeah.
Got that motherfucker, boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? They thinking I was one of the first motherfuckers that wore the Matumbo Adidas. He's at Denver. They sitting on, I wear them.
Garbage joints.
Mother was heavy as a motherfucker. Boom, boom, boom. So I leave the joint. You know what I'm saying? Boom. It's like about 100 motherfuckers. Boom, leave that joint. Boom. Get out the joint. So everybody like, yeah, you was out there, Chicago joint. Invitation only, top, something. Shit to me, I don't look at that shit like, that shit don't mean it to me. Not in a disrespectful way. Not in an arrogant way. And that's what everybody say, oh, you arrogant ass motherfucker. No. I appreciate my peers, my homies. I goes on that road and like, I got the motherfuckers way better than y'all motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I done been in six, me and Sam was Sam, me and Lord.
This joint on fire.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to be.
This joint on
Yeah,
fire.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like for real. I'm like, Joe. Like all them, you from DC? I'm like, nah, I ain't trimming that shit. This is what we do. We hoop like a motherfucker.
Right.
I think we are basketball.
There's no question.
Especially when we outside of this motherfucker, though.
Yeah, when you
You know how, like, it's some weird shit about it.
Well, it's
It's some different shit.
But Big Fella, only
Nah,
certain
some
niggas
different shit.
shine outside in trouble. I tell you, when we used to take them teams down Baltimore.
Well, I'll tell you, we get together.
Yeah.
Right?
Go ahead,
We
okay.
got Snapper.
Go
Oh, we
ahead.
got. I'm like.
No, and I always call my man.
Jim,
Oh, no,
Jim
no,
gonna
no,
look
no,
at that roster.
no,
But no, because he know.
No, he
He
had
got
called
the
no.
basketball acumen. I
He
got
had
it.
called me
Yeah.
off the break.
Big Fella, let me tell you something. This is
He like, man, who? I'm like,
this nigga
I
not
don't
only
know.
was a bad motherfucker.
There's different shit outside
Charlie,
here, too. That's
but
what he's different.
he's the smartest.
You know what I'm
That's right, motherfuckers.
This nigga was the smartest
He
basketball.
know that
Basketball
shit. He ain't
IQ,
trying to take a
man.
fucking
This
L.
nigga-
His basketball IQ on
off
1,000.
the
Joe.
But he ain't trying to take no
chain.
motherfucking
Basketball
L.
So-
IQ.
I'm
so
like,
when
yeah,
I
when
call
we got
him-
Snap, he like,
So
oh,
when
yeah,
I call him
who
and
the
give him
fuck
the
is that nigga?
roster,
I'm like, he's sizing him. I'm
I
like,
give
nah,
him the roster. Hey, where?
Fuck that,
I
he
used to
ain't
give him the
size.
roster, Rick, and he say, Snapper. Hey, Charlie, this nigga over here. Snapper. Yeah, when I give him the
That nigga
roster,
can't run pick and
when I
roll.
give him
that
the
nigga
roster,
can't
he
do
say,
whatever. Yeah.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow, Snapper. He say, that's who you got, Snapper?
He gonna dissect that
Yeah, he
shit.
say, I'm gonna call
Yeah.
you. He said, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I said, oh, what trouble I want? No, Snapper. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. And then he hang up the phone on me.
I'm telling you.
Because he always used to tell me, no, ain't kept it real, Charlie. No.
Man, I be wanting to represent our shit.
Yeah, that's a ghost GM right
I ain't
there.
trying to go in that motherfucker
Ghost GM, yo.
without us. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucking time, the best time of that, Joe.
He didn't even start Steve Francis in the Baltimore.
Tell him that.
First Baltimore game.
Who ain't star Steve when Steve was
Think about that motherfucker.
The GM?
Steve ain't start.
Who did he start? No, I'm about to tell you what happened, nigga.
Who the Steve should have started?
No.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah,
Tell
Mike.
the story. Who started?
Tell
In the dome?
Hold on, go ahead, tell
In the
him.
dome?
What you about to say?
Who started in the
Yeah.
dome?
No, tell me.
Mike Smith.
No, hold on, tell me. Let me.
Can we get the 5?
Who introduced Steve Francis to everybody besides Nate?
He introduced me.
They didn't even know nothing.
So
No.
you know
I
when them niggas used to come up Brentwood and Steve bought that motherfucker and Steve turned that motherfucker out.
I
on the
told
regular.
this nigga right here. I said, Joe. Nate called me. Said, man, get Shorty in the mix somehow. So my Steve Francis.
No.
I said, we had one the Florida Avenue joint. This when he was doing a lot of other shit.
Yeah, right. Hustle and flow.
Yeah, he was doing a whole lot of shit. Yeah.
Terrence Howell.
Hey,
Terrence Howell.
Hustle
and flow up there. He was Terrence
Put it this way,
Howell.
I took a shit in every bathroom store he owned. I took a real shit in every bathroom store he owned. I took a shit in that motherfucker today. I took a shit in that motherfucker. Yeah, bathroom that motherfucker. I'm like,
Hey, but one thing about it, the skip is, hey, over here, Rick.
that motherfucker.
All his bathrooms at the power flusher. A fucking arm can go down that motherfucker. I went in that motherfucker over there on Suitland Road one time, and that nigga
Power joint.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Boom, I scared the shit out of me. I said, what the fuck?
Well, that nigga that day.
Yeah, we got that in there, throw it in there,
You said who? I
and
said,
that
man,
motherfucker a blue plane.
I said, man, I got a motherfucker that's a bad motherfucker, Joe.
Yeah,
Going
I
to
kept
murder. He was
calling
like,
you.
man,
kept calling.
I said,
You sure he
Kenny.
coming? He coming?
I said, Kenny, that motherfucking boogie. Boom, boom. And you gotta think, you don't remember, that's when me and Curt Lee was about to roll out. No.
No, that's before. That's all before.
No.
That
came late.
later.
So look, this motherfucker say, I said, Ken, this motherfucker bad.
Yeah,
That motherfucker Steve came that motherfucker and bop behind it.
Oh, behind it, yeah.
No,
that
but
dome.
you called him to. We met at the store and shit.
Oh, up the Florida Avenue joint.
Yeah, we had about 12 motherfucking vehicles going up to Baltimore.
Right.
Yeah.
That motherfucker Steve.
12 vehicles worth like a lot of money.
At that time,
a lot of money.
Dave,
Yeah, when they pulled up in that dome.
Yeah.
Dave Butler,
Yeah,
Mike
Dave
Smith,
Butler,
Lawrence
that
Mosley.
shit, yeah.
Crazy stuff.
But when we got down there, it was the Curt Smith and Steve Francis show. Let's make that clear.
But the thing it is, when Steve came to the store, I was just meeting. I said, man, what you want, man? He said, man, just give me a pair of socks.
Steve said this?
Some socks. I said, man, get all the socks you want,
wanted
man.
some socks?
I said, you want
Hey,
some
Miles,
socks?
hey, Miles.
So he just want some We All Want socks. You know, we had the We All Want socks.
We hit a home run.
I said, socks. You want some socks?
Then watch it. Now ask me the same shit he asked me. I ain't get my proper share.
What?
I ain't get it done.
The Chuck Brown joint? I
said-
don't want to be a
said what?
millionaire. I just want my proper share. I need money.
Oh, no. I gave him plenty Kirk Smith, Roy Jones shirts. IBL. And it was an IBL. Hey,
When they played
you see that
together?
picture?
Yeah.
I said, you remember my shit? Put the pictures on the shirt back then and shit.
Hey,
I put it,
you already
Kirk Smith, Roy Jones, they was like they was dapping each other up and shit, the little blue uniforms on and shit. I said, man, I got you. Got a whole lot of motherfucking shirts to that shit for
Hey,
you,
but the
man.
one this motherfucker never did. If I call this motherfucker and say, man, I need you,
Oh, no
he
fucking
ain't no
Actually,
bullshit.
my first encounter with the We All One CEO was the Dunbar game. Because you talking about an arrogant motherfucker?
He's really
Trouble. You talking about an arrogant
He's
nigga?
good in trouble. He's
When
good
I
in
first
trouble.
run across this nigga,
Oh yeah.
this
You
nigga, and I'm like, man, I don't like this nigga, man.
Yeah, you wanna do
Who
it.
the fuck is this We All One nigga, man?
Yeah.
Hey, look, but I didn't know he was connected. He all on the court. And then after that, we became great friends.
Yeah.
Went to Houston. This Steve game had no problem. He took care of me. He paid all the. I got
But
you.
the one thing
no
about
problem. He pays the bill.
Well, the one thing about
Take
him,
care of you.
you still gonna argue with this motherfucker.
Oh, it's no question. It's no question.
Like right now, like what's up, Ken?
Well, I tell the motherfuckers today, man. I said, man.
So he cried to me about you.
I said,
man, your man Curt. This motherfucker, this motherfucker.
I can argue with you and you still cool with me.
Wearing
cool.
T-shirt. This motherfucker ain't gave me nothing.
Nah, that's
This
what
motherfucker
shit work,
T-shirt.
though.
He said,
Hey, Bone.
Hey, you know it.
Hey, I argue with this nigga more than anybody.
Hey, Bone.
hey,
If I can argue with you,
That's Curt A. Smith.
man, fuck
That motherfucker, hey, Ricky, that motherfucker on debate. How the Red Cup get started, motherfucker? That's the question. How did the Red Cup get started?
I don't feel bad. I used to tell.
How the motherfucker Red Cup get started?
I used to tell all day
Like
CEO.
shit.
Hey, I used to tell Curt Bone. I said, man, this motherfucker. But Curt Bone say, CEO all day say, he said, that's your motherfucking fault. He said, you created that monster. He said, man, I said, Bone, this motherfucker Curt Smith, man, this motherfucker.
But you realize this is, hey look, but you realize on the real debate shit,
Did you just
technically when you debate, right? Motherfuckers you debate with, typically y'all, you know how game recognize game? So typically when you debate with a nigga, they definitely on your level with the debate. Cause you don't debate a motherfucker that's, I'm just saying that's a dumb motherfucker. You don't debate dumb motherfuckers, right?
Before you said,
You know what I'm saying, though?
motherfucker.
And you already know that. Hey, Bone, you know we talk about debating dumb motherfuckers that don't even know it's like wasted motion, y'all. So you know, that's how that shit work.
All day CEO made that Trouble Smith jersey. And that was major because
that meant the whole lot.
Yeah, because I talk about that.
Man.
That jersey sold out like you was in the motherfucking league.
Man, when Bone called me and said, man, I'm making some official shit for jersey and put the 24 on that jump with it, I said, damn, promise you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with, you know, I don't look at a lot of stuff like we all do as far as like just you know, just local people. When Slim did that one though, Joe.
Charlie got a cut.
When Slim did that one, Slim, I called him and said, Slim, you don't even understand, Joe.
That was
nephews and them.
big respect right there.
That was beyond big respect.
Yeah.
That was like some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some humbling shit.
So I'm like, I looked at motherfucking dress like that. And with me, I'm like, I appreciated him personally. I'm like, but I didn't know how important that was, like, to the people. Motherfuckers calling saying, I need one of them jerseys, man.
They were buying them motherfuckers, now they
No,
going north.
yeah. Like, I'm like, under the farms, yo.
That was props right there. Yeah.
Shout out to my man, seeing to Charles. And he always to this day, he'll remind me, like, boom, with the jersey. I'm like, that motherfucker was mean, Slim.
Yeah, that Trouble Smith, I still got that in my closet. Hung up with the pros jersey.
That was mean,
He's a
Slim.
pro, though.
Yeah,
fucking pro. That shit.
No
I
question.
got a question for you. I got a good question for you, dog. This is a serious question. I will hope you take a little bit of time. I got my own idea, though. But this is my question, right? This the question right here, Joe. Right now, present day, taking Curt Bone, Trouble Smith from 1989. So obviously your younger self, your 18-year-old self. Who the fuck could you rock with right now? Who fits your game? What coach, what program do you feel right now that you fucking, you like, all right, now you coming out of Coolidge now. Fuck all the other shit that happened. Now we in a time machine and we bringing you here now at 18 years old, but now it's these schools. Who the fuck where you going at? Who you think fits your game and where you going?
Right.
And fuck the bag and all the fun stuff, but this straight game basketball.
College program.
College program, straight basketball.
Compton College.
Nobody.
I went there for a great reason.
No, but Trouble. Your legacy. I don't know whether you.
No, I'm saying, not me because you. I'm gonna say this to y'all. I'm saying this. I'm gonna say this to y'all in some real talk.
Yeah.
And this is some real talk. The best time of my basketball, just playing basketball, was at Compton College. I'm gonna tell you why. And them motherfuckers out there, man, they appreciate you, Slim. Not saying that we don't appreciate each other, we fucked up out here, for real.
No, and I agree with you. DC fucked up.
It's fucked up.
They fucked up.
When I went down Congress,
Right.
and I told them I'm from DC.
DC spoiled.
Boom. So when they accepted me like boom,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And the outside of basketball life was so cool. And don't get me wrong, and I'm gonna piggyback on a lot of shit that people probably watching and thinking I'm leaving out a lot of shit. When you get yourself in situations, right? You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no secret to nobody. You know what I'm saying? We all like to have fun. We get fried. You know what I'm saying? We fire up. We do what we do. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't do what you're supposed to do, man, you find yourself in situations and you find yourself like, you know, you kind of find yourself like fucking around on people that really fuck with you. Meaning, the whole we doing, you know, we having a great time. We drinking, we having a good time. We exposing a great time. You know what I'm saying? And for the people, I mean, I ain't nobody perfect. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in a situation where I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like.
You under construction.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? And in a situation like, I tell these youngins every day, man, you don't want to be no bad motherfucker. Bad motherfucker is it's a lot of meanings to a bad motherfucker.
Right.
You can be a bad motherfucker and a bad motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? You can be a bad motherfucker. I can be a bad motherfucker on that court. But situations I've been in creates me to be a other type of bad motherfucker. Like, respect-wise, I'm a bad motherfucker in that way. But people, this is the world we live in right now. It allows you to be a bad motherfucker on any level. It's two meanings to it. You can be a bad motherfucker on that court, or you can be a bad motherfucker in this and that. You get what I'm saying? I think y'all gotta get what I'm saying.
You speaking the language, other motherfuckers gotta hear that shit. I know what I hear you.
Yeah, so
I mean,
so
we speak the same language, Joe.
So you're a bad motherfucker at what you at your craft can create you to be a bad motherfucker and a lot of other shit. You get what I'm saying? And it's reality with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And to have a situation to come in the motherfucking store that's established and all that shit and go through this and go through that. That's a bad motherfucker, but at the same time, Mal's a bad motherfucker in what he do. You a bad motherfucker what you do. Kenny, but at the same time, I'm a bad motherfucker what I do, but we all have bad motherfucker different definitions. I want everybody to understand what I'm saying.
All the time.
You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect.
One thing I like about you, and a lot of people don't give you credit for, because they don't see it. Once your career, even outside, down to Goodman, down to Watts, came to an end, you started coaching them kids and giving them insight, because I spoke with some kids today, and I brought you up.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm going and interview a guy today, my friend, my buddy that was one of the baddest motherfuckers that ever laced him up in this town. I said, and he didn't make it to the league. I said, he made it, but he didn't make it to the league. So I'm telling the kids today that this basketball ain't for everybody. You use the basketball. Don't let the basketball use you.
There you go.
Use the basketball, get your education, this, that, and the third, because I said, all of y'all ain't gonna make it. All they doing all this practicing and running around and all this shit today.
It's good
Because
exercise.
people used to, they used to try, my man and them used to try, man, Curt, man, I'm looking at these niggas.
I never looked at.
And I'm like, nigga.
You still ain't answer the
You're
question.
not gonna let my man. I'm not gonna bash my man because
what's
this
the real
is a bad motherfucker.
What I'm gonna say without Coach K, I ask you so right now, if if you was coming out of high school right now, who you were right now, who fits your game? You said you signed at.
Oh, you basketball wise?
Yeah, you signed at Temple.
Oh, see,
but that was John Chaney, whatever. And I don't even know if that actually fits your
Nigga
game.
think we drunk on this joint.
You fucking with the brother because I get it. The 5
think
a.m.
we hammered
practice
on
and all
this
that.
joint.
But I'm saying like right now, like if you say, damn, if I'm coming out of high school right now, I'm fucking with him because he fit my game. Or a couple two dudes like who
So
like
coming
who,
out
who fit your? I think I know who fit your game, but who fits your game? Who you think? Like now?
Yeah, I was gonna say who fit that, JP?
I would say, and again, I'm biased, yo, because I went to Villanova. So my shit, I would say Jay Wright. Who do you think fit your
Oh, you
game?
talking about coach wise?
Fucking coach wise, like what
Oh,
school?
you said coach wise?
Yeah, who fit your game? Like,
Oh,
who?
Jerry Charles Kennedy off the break.
I'm talking about now, not. I'm talking about right now, Joe.
Now?
Not back when we came out.
Jerry talk.
Joe Kennedy is dead. I'm talking about now. Joe.
No, it's just you showing now.
Right fucking now, dog. Is it fucking Bill Self? Is it fucking your man because you love Duke? Is it
Coach
Duke
Ryan.
because you love him? Or is it fucking, do that fit
Hey,
your
we
game?
got security at the door. Hey, come on, man.
It's a
Not letting anybody-
motherfucking, I
come
mean,
on,
who the fuck is it?
Mike, you got security?
I'm thinking guard you, Villanova. You
this
do
guy,
your post
man?
up shit, you do all your shit there,
Who
but
this guy, Wes?
Kowski.
No, we got,
Who are these guys, Wes?
I'm gonna get my gun in a minute.
Yeah,
Oh.
get the dude
oh,
right
man,
there.
okay, what's how? Okay, that's your
Money-
man.
put the
Okay,
money together.
what's house is a
Put the money
motherfucker.
together.
I
You
seen
see
him
him
on
on
what's his name?
So Marquette is kind of.
Do you?
I seen him on the
Gentlemen.
Oh man! Hey, look, hey, Rick, get my man Brennan out on this motherfucker. Hey, B, hey, Rick, get B on this motherfucker.
What's up, B?
I heard legends, man.
I'm gonna ask about it.
Phone leave, man. What's up?
Good to see you.
Hey, no, pal.
All that good
Yeah,
stuff
so
to
you
you,
know what I'm
man.
saying? You said what was the house?
All these legends in here. What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Hey, pal.
Hey,
You repping the motherfucking red cup.
I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, you just seen him? You just meet him? Oh, this is West Street. Where's this Bernard? Where's this my man Bernard?
I'm pick you.
Hey, where's this my man Bernard? Hey, this my man Bernard. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How you doing, pal?
Hard him in the timeout.
Hey, boy.
He let
And
you,
free throws.
he let you book.
Bottom.
What's the house let you book?
Bottom line.
Trouble. We
I ain't been drinking, you know, been Ramadan, buddy.
from.
Let me take a piss real quick. Get out and take a piss. It's a piss, not a shit. Kenny.
Oh yeah.
You ain't gonna come in an hour.
No, I'm gonna take me. I'm gonna.
So go ahead, you can do that when we can talk round talk. Trouble gonna take a pause for the calls.
We gonna take a
We'll
pause.
just-
We gonna
No,
talk.
we going together.
No, we gonna talk some.
Hell no.
We gonna talk some playoff basketball real quick.
His gooses.
Let's talk some playoff
My man
basketball
Trouble went
real
to take a
quick.
pause.
Rick,
Trouble went to pay the water
Let's
bill.
talk some playoff basketball real
Trouble
quick.
girl. Now fuck the NBA. Big fella, this is
They don't have social
let me
media.
ask you why Trouble
Hey, Kenny.
why Trouble went to take a pause and Charlie said,
I'm confused.
what y'all think about how Trouble see back
Time
then?
out.
Hey, bro.
I always say, hey, look, hey, yo, so no, I always say,
2 weeks.
the talent was a miss there. You know, we talk about the inner high. See, I look at it from a different lens because I wasn't a part of the inner high. I was out in Maryland, you know what I'm saying? But when it come to the area, now they call it the DMV and shit and all that, I think it was a rack of bad motherfuckers. And when you stack up pound for pound, pro for pro, be it in the league or not in the league, he stacked right up there with all of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real talk. If there was a Hall of Fame for DMV or DC or Maryland, however you want to call it, he first ballot. That's how you break that down. But to give a little love to my Maryland crew, I do want to throw it. I got to throw out my Maryland shit because I played in Maryland. I played in Peachey County. We had a rack of bad motherfuckers too. Now we ain't bumping in the high shit. We didn't. But we had, I used to liken it to playing against a Pro every night too. You know, 80 what? We had 88. We had first round picks come out of that motherfucker, right?
Henry Hall and all that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like
Henry
first
Hall the
round
baddest
picks.
motherfucker
I mean,
on that
and
motherfucker.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about talk. So in the pantheon of guys coming out
Henry
of
Hall's the
time,
baddest shooting motherfucker. Well, one of the baddest shooting motherfuckers in the earth.
who we had? We had Walt Williams,
South
88
Anthony
first round
Jones.
pick, lottery. You know what I'm saying? 89, we had Monty Williams, 24th pick, first round pick. Head coach in the NBA right now. Again, this PG County. And then 90, we had another bad motherfucker come out. Who came out 90? First round, Dickie Simpkins. 1, 2, 3 championships.
Trouble.
So in the pantheon of all that whole shit to just answer the question, if we put it in a range where people can understand it, so if there was a Hall of Fame first ballot, that's
Top of
so
the-
that don't
yeah,
that
no
kind of so
Trouble.
trouble in this area. So it ain't no whole lot of real explanation to how that shit play out.
Trouble
You
in
dig
the
what I'm saying?
city. Who was your most toughest competition to play against in the city? In the Inner High, the Goodman, Watts, Jelliff, what's it going on? Sile.
Can we go?
Jello.
Are we?
Up there, Georgetown, Jello.
Are we including the county, PG County?
Period.
Henry Hall.
Yeah, because that Henry Hall, I heard.
But it's not even it's not even like a conversation.
Henry Hall,
Yeah, oh yeah, I heard, and I would have loved Henry to play in the gates.
It's not a conversation.
Because I used to watch Henry up
Columbia Park.
bad motherfucker.
Yeah, it's not a
He-
pepper mill.
That's the real claw.
Yeah.
This nigga's hand was this big.
And the thing about see, you can say a name and I can dissect their game and the way I respect their game. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ask me about Greg Jones,
So, and that's what we gonna do.
and the one thing about Greg Jones, bad motherfucker. I don't think Greg knew how bad he was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If that motherfucker Greg just was Greg without the other shit, meaning not bad, don't get me wrong. Without the bops and everything, hard motherfucker to cover.
Hey, that's no question. Because when y'all start coming down the gates to play,
That mother was bad, Joe.
you, Greg, D Nice,
Mm-hmm.
y'all was requested.
See, that's see, you gotta think though, Miles. I want you to ask me ask me some similarities.
Oh, it's coming. Because we got about 30 minutes left.
Go ahead.
It's
We
coming.
got 30 left.
About 30. Yeah, I'm gonna get this
Shout out to Lipstick.
this
Oh, we been on
motherfucking
air,
Red
man.
Cup overtime.
No.
So,
About 2 hours.
I mean,
Yeah.
trouble in them gates. I mean, who, you know what I mean? Back then when it was just us, minus the NBA niggas, because the gates,
I'm gonna say
the
that right
gates
there.
was flooded.
Tony Smith, motherfucker.
And, there's no question, my homie, Tony Smith, bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played with us.
Bad
The grade 8.
motherfucker.
Now I started on that team with you.
And
But,
the one thing Tony Smith,
I
Smith,
started on that
You
team.
started
You
on
know
that
what I'm
When
team.
you grade 8.
Well, he ain't
Started
played
on
Started
that
or
team.
start?
he ain't played with
grade 8.
I started on that team with you. With the
Started
grade
on
eight.
the grade 8.
But that's another story because Trouble Smith
They
would
couldn't
never
look at high school,
admit.
junior
Hey
high, high
Wes,
school.
hey Wes, he would never admit that
I
he
never
stole
did
my
this shit.
thunder.
I
I brought
never
him.
get this
I
shit.
brought him over to the Goodman League. I brought him over. I brought him over. Signed him to a deal undisclosed.
You sure did.
Undisclosed, Wes. He bought. He said, "I gotta bring my mob with me."
Oh, you put that
And
back.
at that particular time, before we closed, I said,
We want to see
well,
your taxes, man. What's
I
about the
said-
taxes? We want to see the taxes on that.
I said I told him the people I had. I said I got my man,
And your
and he
brother.
said I got my man Charlie Moe. Step. Okay, I said well that's good. We good, right? So we ain't do too swell. And then this motherfucker, you know what I mean? He gave me an ultimatum. He said, hey man, let me tell you something.
I'm gonna get my own team.
I'm gonna get my own team because I ain't playing with no niggas that weigh over 260 and can't get up and down the floor.
My own team. He said no.
So he come to me, Wes, with that bullshit. He don't know I run this. I'm the motherfucking commissioner and I got my own team. So I said, Trouble, let me tell you something. You don't come to me with that bullshit. I said, if you don't want to play with me, guess what? You ain't playing with nobody. And the Goodman was the hottest ticket in town. So guess what he said? He said, okay, I'll compromise with you. He said, you got to cut some of them motherfuckers. I said, you right. So I cut my brother, my friends.
Oh, yeah, brothers on the thing.
Yeah. Who I cut it.
They was booing us.
Brother-in-law.
They was booing us when we played, man.
Brother-in-law, who else?
Hey,
your brother on the thing.
I had BA.
Mama said we got a whole new team.
So the next
they was booing us,
we come to
man.
the table, we draw the contract. So Trouble say, man, hey, Charlie.
And they was booing us.
And they live around there. And the team live around there and shit.
This is team.
And they from there.
But I had the draw. Hey, Wes, I had the draw. I had the big ticket.
Yeah.
I had the draw.
But never to all your family and friends.
He come
and shit.
to me.
We ended up cooking everybody.
He took the motherfucking headband off, threw the motherfucker off, and he came to me. He said, next year, I ain't doing this shit no more, Snapper. I ain't doing this shit no more, Snapper. These motherfuckers can't run them. Man, I got to get my own team or I'm out.
He brought us in after that first.
So I called him. I said, look, man. I said, yeah, you did that LeBron
Hey, we
bullshit.
came in that
So
joint
we
ready.
gonna, hey, get my total, Charlie. I said, okay.
Curt,
Yes.
hey, look.
I said, everybody else. Hey, wait, I told him. I said, everybody else cut except me.
Yeah.
So look, I showed up late to the game.
Yeah, nah, you. Yeah, he like that. He like, yeah, we gonna show up late.
Curt Smith James.
Hey, man.
It was me,
Hey,
you,
man.
and Steph. Me, you, and Steph was in the
I said, hey, Charlie.
And-
I said, everybody cut except me. So my main man, Danny Wright, who's my best friend, his wife got enough
Curt
feelings.
James.
She said, oh, Miles got his newfound friend, and he don't play with you. You can't play with him. And I told him, I said, Danny Wright, I said, man. But I told Trouble, I said, man, Tony Smith can play. Trouble said, I'll take Tony Smith. He bad motherfucker. He said, but the rest of them snappers.
That nigga been cooking since elementary.
Look, he said they got to go.
elementary.
So I said, I ain't going
At
nowhere.
least junior high school.
I'm
That
on the
fan
team.
nigga.
So and we got about 15 minutes. This nigga used to come to the game all late. He loved it down at Gates. He come
Yeah,
there.
no doubt.
And they asked me, man, when Curt Smith played? I said, man, what the fuck you mean? We play every week. What the fuck y'all keep talking about some Curt Smith? I said, y'all don't fuck with me. Man, when Curt Smith played, that's my team, nigga. I said, that's my team.
Oh, man.
So he come late with that bullshit.
Other God played with you, man. The little one.
Chase,
Chase, that's his man. Chase.
bad motherfucker.
Yeah, he brought all them motherfuckers with him.
Chase,
And then the little one was
Oh, you went high school?
Yeah, high school was cooler.
Little Dirt.
Live to him.
Montana Avenue. They're still good. They're still.
Rick and
Came in, he don't even know he on tape, but man, he
In
just came
closing,
in.
you know, I want to ask
He on
you.
tape.
No, we ain't closing. We ain't closing.
You was a Curl fan, though.
Oh, you ain't been?
No, I'm closing.
No, not ain't closing.
Come on, bro.
No,
Tape.
I'm not in closing.
I got it.
I want to
But what I'm so when we came, you came down the gate.
Oh, yeah, back, yeah. I thought you said Brown,
That
like-
competition,
Yeah, Lamar,
minus the league dudes.
That was 88.
The city
Yeah,
was
you
on
gonna
fire.
see? Yeah, I was there.
Slim.
Take us there.
Hey, Slim, let me tell you something.
I was there. That was when you gonna see him moting on.
Yeah, him and Mo.
Taking out five.
Charlie, Mo, Big Sidney.
Shout out to my man.
Big
Harold.
Sidney, man.
Mo Jenkins.
Oh, my
motherfucker.
Slim, hey.
Cadoza came up there.
Marvin Gray.
That's my
Yeah,
nigga.
they come in there talking that shit.
Timber Hills, Platinum Hills.
Up out of there.
When Step was calling me, we
Charlie
got,
played
we
defense.
got, you know what I'm saying?
Charlie,
You was coming that
Got their ass
motherfucker.
up
We
out
was
of
beating
there.
everybody.
Watch it.
Hey, Mo.
Oh, tell me. Miles just coming this motherfucker straight from the military.
We was beating everybody but y'all.
Miles just coming that motherfucker with the biker shorts. I just with no.
So what was you wearing?
Oh,
I never. For the record, no cold blue.
Hey, rewind that.
Cold blue.
Rewind that.
Cold blue. I never wore biker
Miles
shorts.
coming with the biker shorts.
man.
I never wore biker shorts.
Boxing out real good.
I never wore I gotta piss on this. Go to commercial. Go to commercial.
Put on the flag, motherfucker. That's a flag.
Hey, Snap. Go to commercial, Rick.
That's a flag. Man, that's a flag right there. Shit.
Timmy Hill was back. Miles had his 5 and me and Step had our 5. Every game was like, the game go to 9. Every game was 9 or 8, whatever. We won every game, though. He had his mob, they was doing it. And Miles called me, he said, man, the farms, Joe, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, I'm with it. I was getting wrecked every day. Don't matter to me. I'm trying to get some up. Went in that motherfucker. The farms was like, no lights, nothing down that motherfucker, Joe. Like, no lights in that motherfucker. You had to finish the game. We rushing games and that motherfucker, anything. And that motherfucker turned that motherfucker to some other shit and got that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, up and running where in the country, you know what I'm saying, one of the best joints in the country. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come to the farm. And then when Gilbert and all them started coming, you know what I'm saying? I said, I'm gonna wait till my man come out, that motherfucker situation. He was like, man, them motherfuckers ain't coming this motherfucker. I said, Joe, as long as we keep coming this motherfucker and the teams, boom, that shit started flooding. When Lonnie was one of the first. I was after Lonnie. I gotta get Lonnie's props. For real, my motherfucking man.
Y'all some wild motherfuckers, man.
When, hey, I'm telling them how when the gates, when them up, no lights.
Yeah, there's no question.
Man, we that motherfucker, we bumping good. You know what I'm saying?
How was I looking? How was I look down there?
You wasn't.
Damn,
You was all
gray
right.
wood backboards and shit.
You was alright. So you think you talking about you the major factor?
I was a motherfucking factor, man. Let me explain something to y'all. When this motherfucker didn't used to show up late, Chase used to kick that motherfucker out to me, Wes. Boom. And then Trouble used to come in there all late, and the nigga say, man, Sarge on fire. They used to call me Sarge back then. Sarge on fire. And he come in there motherfucking tie his shoe up and look up and hit the horn. They say, he look at me. You know how the motherfucker sub and they point at you.
You know you remind me of-
nobody just told that motherfucker West. I said, I'm not coming out, man. I'm on fire.
Until Coach Carter gets
He
the
remind
fuck
me of
out.
Master P and shit. Master P always say,
It's his league.
always say shit
It's his
and
league,
hit
you
me
know
like
what I'm
I'm
saying?
supposed to agree with that shit. I don't know. I don't know. You
We
gonna
talked about this shit before the interview. We talked about this shit. You supposed to win along with me on everything.
everything, yeah. It's right. You Saw stayed on fire though. This is why I named my dog after him. I named my dog after him and she stayed on fire.
And you your team next year.
But look,
Huh?
hey, look.
Who your
I
team next
got to
year
show
in
my
the
face
NFL?
at my man joint.
My team.
All right, I got one more
Next
phone.
year.
Go ahead, Charlie.
No, we
Hey,
Trouble.
boom,
With all
okay,
your
boom,
basketball?
boom, and come back to me and we close a good
With all
note.
your basketball, what's the kicker that really makes you enjoy the game?
My surroundings that make me enjoy the game, meaning I've been through it
What's that
before.
done for you?
A great doing because
And that's
for
overall.
one, like, and I'm gonna say it again. I was just fortunate enough to be in a family with my old fatty, introduced us to all that shit. And then that's why I'm a hard critic on a lot of shit. But at the same time, I ain't grew up with no motherfucking silver spoon in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? To just, you know what I'm saying? Just to know shit about basketball, the streets and all that shit. And all that. Ain't nobody perfect, man. We all, I mean, we ain't no motherfucking, we boom. And that's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, what made me be, and it can haunt you, and it can help you. Like, for me to know guys like y'all, look at this shit. Look at the surroundings.
Yeah.
I mean, this motherfucker right here, I never forget this day. We down in Baltimore. After the DC Baltimore game, I'm leaving. My flight leave 2 days after that. The big We Are One white van I'm down Baltimore. I'm down Baltimore, right? That's real talk, man. I'm down Baltimore. Boom, pull up on the corner. This motherfucker got everything that's in the store in the van. See, I know this. He know. Man, this motherfucker packed a motherfucking bag for me. I'm like, man, I can't. Enough shit to be like, well, you ain't gotta wear shit more than once.
Right.
I'm like, man, Kenny, I ain't wearing no shit. Man, go ahead, man. And here. Boom.
I ain't get the bag.
What the bag?
He took care of me with the outfits, but I ain't get the. You got a bag?
What?
No, he took care of me with the outfit. He took care of me with the
What?
money.
But then, one thing about him though.
I think he the bag.
Oh, the bag, the
I
little
can have
bag.
Steve give it to you.
He said little bag.
Hey,
Miles.
Bag Junior.
That little bag.
One thing
Bag
about him.
Junior.
One thing about him.
Bagito. It's man, it's Bagito.
When I got
Little bag.
I'm over the country. I got with it. I seen a little note. Said, man, sign right. Let me get that.
Right.
Let me get that shit back. This nigga right.
Oh, he's certified.
Look, love him to death, man.
He's certified.
Love him to death. I called this nigga right to mom, like, man, let me.
He's certified.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, but he gonna once you come over the shop, and he gonna talk to you about 3 hours. No, he gonna make sure you good. He just wants you to be around him, and you good like boom. But you gonna get you cool.
I think I met him about 92. Like
I'm telling you right now.
92 West. The Dunbar game, right?
Nah, it wasn't that. Nah, that was like
What
02.
was that Dunbar game?
02.
That was in the 80s.
No, 02.
Like 90s? 02?
Herbo.
No, because
Miles.
I went overseas.
The Dunbar game was in
02.
Yeah.
02?
Yeah. I remember having my little apartment, my little trick apartment when I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about that one?
The warm apartment?
The joint over there.
The wound apartment. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That shit was out the level.
So let's yeah.
Cause they used to be fucked up with my man.
Yeah,
When I used to
yeah.
come over, he used to boom, lay it out. When I said, man, no, I got American money.
I like how you slip that whole situation.
What that is?
What's that day? See, you know what, boy, you
What I
a bad
skip? What I
motherfucker.
miss? I miss something?
Yeah,
With the apartment?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember you had that.
Oh man, Harold Letterman died, Joe. I don't know if
Who?
Harold Letterman. Remember the boxing judge? Used to,
Oh, the for
Harold
real.
Letterman. Used to always call him.
I know exactly.
boxing
Harold
that's what
Letterman. We talking
No,
about
we not doing
Trouble
nigga
Smith.
do that, dude.
Fuck Harold Letterman. We talking about Trouble Smith. Harold Letterman ain't did nothing for us. Rest in peace, Harold Letterman.
Yeah, good time.
Break us up for those
Boss having a good
fucking
time.
Harold Letterman, Rick.
Hey,
Rest in peace,
You did
Harold.
breaking news and shit.
Breaking
Oh,
news.
Harold
Letterman,
Letterman. I thought
man.
you
Hey,
could
remember that shit though, man? Like back in the day.
This is old. Harold Letterman died.
This motherfucker Roy
Yeah.
Firestone right now, Joe. Red Cup.
Like in closing, and now y'all go that way, cause I got some real good shit to say.
This goose is cooked. But
You go ahead, man. I'm
this
alright.
goose is cooked.
I'm like I said.
You not going first in closing.
No, yeah, you got the line. You got one.
They can go
West
ahead.
going first. West going first.
Oh no, I ain't even
Yeah,
in the
you
conversation.
Yeah.
No, I'm too
One lounge.
Trouble all.
First of all, appreciate, man. Yeah.
One
I wish
lounge.
I'd have known he.
Oh, you supposed to be showing him.
I wish I'd have known.
Show the road, baby.
Everything was 3% off today.
One thing about it is the next time we come, we gotta have a motherfucking caterer in here. Like the one line, the bank's basement, Trouble did try to cook. He tried to cook. He wasn't no bad motherfucker, but he tried to cook. But you could have bought me a vegan burger. I ain't ate a motherfucking thing all day. No, ain't no. I could have. He wanted me to try me the vegan burger. He went. No, he got the food back there. He ain't bought it out yet.
Oh, for real?
No, they come tomorrow.
No, he went and bought some shit.
One thing about it, he got the drink.
Nah,
He
I
bought
bought
the
it.
drink. He ain't no
My
fucking.
bartender.
My drink. I mean, my food come tomorrow.
We going in close and starting with you, man.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Southeast apartment, the white
you gonna
chores,
come
the
on-
chores,
on mile.
the chores. Drop you over to the airport. They come back and get you.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Don't even talk about that.
yeah.
I give him the car. First of all, I love the nigga to death because, hey, that nigga really started this shit.
We
with
argued
like,
every day.
Hey,
back in the, wait.
Oh, you ain't gotta tell me because he called me.
Oh, we
about
argued.
you. He called me about you. Man, that motherfucker.
But back in the
fucked me.
day,
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
I used to get in the car,
Every time.
and that motherfucker might come back with a spare tire on that motherfucker, like a little donut and shit. He be picking me up on time from the airport. I said, man, fuck
I'm
my
there,
tire.
right? I'm
I
there,
said, man,
right?
the tire got a flat, man. God damn, man. I was like, God damn, man. Like I said, that nigga,
Was it ever late though?
you was on time. But I was like, man, what the fuck is this
Buddy
little
a late
donut and
motherfucker. Buddy
shit?
a late
Big
motherfucker.
guy donut.
Always
Buddy a
late.
late motherfucker.
Oh, he
though.
always
Yeah.
late.
Donut.
Yo, this
What you got? What you got,
Always
So
Frank?
go figure. Well, you know how we always close it out. I mean,
The comparison, right?
yeah, who you gonna compare yourself to today in today's game right now, 2019?
Well, I'm gonna take my situation back because I was,
There's nobody.
Who's your kind of close to your game? Like,
man, I'm a Lowry fan, but he's some shit right now.
Yes, he is. He ain't no Curt Smith.
Lowry ain't
I just
stepping
put
up
him
to
in the
it.
booty and shit.
I love that motherfucker. I like to stay, boom, get to the lane and do, but that motherfucker be bullshitting that clutch.
And playoffs.
Playoffs, man.
Okay, so
Bullshit.
fuck Lowry. So who else?
These other
Talk about these dudes. Who that was your adversaries because you didn't play with these motherfuckers because you always played against Bootney, the Gregs, the Lonnie, especially in the Gates. And one motherfucker that I wish that would have played in them Gates was Bootney Green, but he never played in the Gates. So your adversaries.
Bootney Green. Listen, Bootney Green is my. Bootney Green, Dougie Vaughn, and they my like. Don't tell me nothing about them two. Them motherfuckers. Them my.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I got. And I'm gonna give you my plateau. I'm not even gonna name my uncle because he started.
No, in your era.
My brother.
Yeah, there's no question.
They can talk that shit all you want.
Oh,
This more thing.
Bad motherfucker.
You ain't getting Big E Slater yet
Oh,
in
man.
'89, and you ain't like that.
He already validated. You ain't got validated.
No, but now I have. But that's the problem. My brother's name never comes up in conversations.
No, because in the motherfuckers that know the game, it's
No.
ain't come up.
No, to
You
me-
have to appreciate.
No,
Yeah, Smith's a bad motherfucker.
certain shit you ain't gotta
Yeah,
be like. No, certain shit is just it is what it is.
Smith's bad motherfucker.
If you got
motherfucker played in the Olympics, man. Fuck that.
no, if you got played in '89 at Big East.
No question, man. Back then, it was a lot of bad motherfuckers in the big.
After the Olympics, after
So-
he played in the Olympics.
Bootney Green, come on, man.
Oh, there's no question.
Pro.
All them dudes. See, I look at my elders, man. Them dudes is bad. Them niggas is bad. So that's when I know I can step in the court with them. Like them, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Them dudes bad motherfuckers, yo.
But when
Don't talk to all them others, them niggas
I
that you.
ain't, man, fuck, I ain't like the people don't ask my neighbor. I come through the source.
Yeah.
Don't ask my neighbor.
Yeah.
I come through the source.
Talk
'Cause
to
when
me.
me and my crew was coming up,
Talk to me.
Dunbar, them niggas was like, man, what time Curt play?
Mm-hmm.
Down the front, what time Curt play? No disrespect to nobody else. What time Curt play? And we up that motherfucker rooting for Curt Smith.
I love that farm. I love that farm.
And I let you steal my thunder down the farms, and because I had to pass the
Come
torch.
across.
I passed the torch to him.
Hey, of course. That's close enough.
What torch you had?
I passed the torch to
That's
him.
close
you
enough.
had?
Because the farm was mine until you start coming down there, motherfucker. Took my motherfucking bitches and everything.
I took you what?
My bitches and everything.
Name one. I'm gonna tell you about this.
I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you what the problem.
I gave you
What
what
the
I
problem.
do.
You didn't give me nothing.
You a motherfucker.
As an announcer, I had mine. As a player, you had yours. And I always told you that.
Guess what?
It's
As an announcer,
separated.
then guess what?
As the host,
It's
I
funny.
had mine.
And it's
as a
a-
bad motherfucker,
and guess what?
you had yours.
And then it's- and
separated.
and guess what?
He had all the brothers.
And they the same bitches.
Yeah.
He had all the brothers.
All the
wine.
same.
No, they
All
wasn't.
the same.
I
All
ain't
the
never bought a
brothers
bitch a bag.
Drink wine.
You
You
right.
had-
I ain't never
and
bought a
they smoke weed.
I ain't never
He
bought
had.
a brand. I ain't never bought a broad a bag of weed.
You got pig in?
Pussy, man.
No,
I ain't never bought a bitch bag of weed.
Because you already had it.
Yeah. So what you saying?
But look, listen.
Oh, let's get back on this one.
Let's get back on this.
Yeah, we get back on
my wife on here.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, we just jokes.
Hey, boo.
That's locker room.
Yeah, locker room.
Locker room
shit.
talk.
Locker room.
No, the fool said he grabbed by the pussy. We grabbed by the pussy. You know,
Hey, look.
That's
I
locker
put a
room.
little mint.
That's locker room talk. Band
Hold on. You put a little mint in, you grab by the pussy.
That's locker room talk.
You doing that Donald Trump shit?
That's locker room talk. That's locker room.
Oh, since you brought it up, what? That farms over that motherfucking culture, and that farms that we helped develop that motherfucker with that snapper and all that. So don't fucking sit there and tell me that.
Oh, you bad motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah, you was over there and I was over here.
Yeah.
I stayed on your business, you stayed on mine.
Yeah.
And them more juices.
With them.
Let's make that clear.
He wasn't getting
With
no
them.
boo. He wasn't getting no pussy. He ain't getting no pussy.
He'll tell you that.
He ain't get no pussy.
Make that clear.
Boy wasn't getting no
You
pussy.
already said?
Let's make that clear.
He wasn't getting no pussy.
I wasn't counting. I
Bring a
wasn't
couple stem
Oh, did you hear what he said? Did you
I
say?
wasn't, hey, coach, I wasn't counting.
No, real talk, he wasn't getting no pussy.
No, he probably wasn't. Yeah,
He wasn't getting no
So
pussy.
you can really say
He
that?
wasn't getting no
You can really say that?
Let's bring a couple out the hour.
Yeah. So you really gonna say that?
I gotta go up.
No, fuck that. Sit your ass down. You really gonna
Bring
say
a
this
couple out
shit?
the hour. You know?
You really gonna agree to say?
I ain't agreeing with what nobody said.
Okay.
But what I want to do is,
Don't get it fucked
This
up.
goose is cooked.
That's my nigga right there. He already know. Hey, he already know.
Cause see, when he go home, one thing about him, when he go home, he ain't gotta argue with nobody. When I go home, I can hear that. So, what was that shit Curt Smith was saying? Well, hey, you know what I mean, big fella? What that shit, Curt? What that shit, Curt?
No, Curt got somebody on. His home just left him.
Hey,
He told him to go home with Charlie Bo.
But look here. Hey, Red
His
Cup.
home just left him.
So
And
now,
just told
you
him. I
close?
said, where you going? He said, Charlie Bo will take him.
No, I'm gonna go and you close out.
Go ahead.
Cause my whole thing with the whole situation, man.
So you did get bitches?
Oh, major. I ain't ashamed. I ain't ashamed of my game. Hey, no, it's no, huh?
Yeah.
No, he look.
My nigga.
Down the governor, you had to handle it. Down the governor, you had to handle it. And if you was a host and a bad motherfucker,
Yeah, it's all-
the host,
yeah.
it's over.
Candy from a baby,
He
man.
used to always call me, Snapper, you know I get more business than you, Snapper.
He like, shit, Trip, I don't know.
I don't know, Trouble. It's been pretty good. Been pretty good to me, Trouble.
But on the closing, man, for real, on some serious shit, man.
I hope we ain't missing nothing, but go ahead. But if we
Appreciate-
did, fuck it. Can't
appreciate-
cover everything.
No, we can, hey, man, West Straight, you know, we good.
Oh, the one.
The one.
The vegan. The one. Let me get the burger out there.
Rock solid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Rock Solid Reboot.
Yeah, that's my man right there. Yeah, that's my nigga right
My man DP free in the background.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. But real talk, man, to be honest with you, man, to set the record straight, I appreciate West, man, for having us in this establishment, man, and just doing what we doing right now.
Hold on.
It wasn't no better of a way, you know what I'm saying? Or the better way.
Hold on, I got the bull. Hey.
Give me 10 kisses.
Oh, shit.
What
God.
the fuck? What that, Jesse Smollett?
No blue.
What that, Jesse Smollett? Jesse?
Hey,
Give me 10 kisses.
hold on.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Breaking news on the one line.
Hold on.
Breaking news.
Breaking news on the
Hey,
one
Joe.
line. What the fuck
They don't know
going
nothing
on?
about the joint. Hold on. They got you on the Curt Smith joint like
Hey,
you
my
Curt
man.
Smith. Hold on.
2 S's. 2 L's. 2 S's. 2 L's.
Hold on. We need, what you got to tell us about? Hey, just tell us.
satellite.
Hold on.
Be a satellite.
Let me
No,
tell you
hold
something.
on.
Satellite.
If Dennis Scott and Grant come with this motherfucker, come on this motherfucker.
Hold on.
Don't fuck with y'all.
Hey, hold on.
Let's start that bullshit.
2 S's. 2 L's.
Hey, nah.
From Baltimore.
Hey,
From
Kevin,
Baltimore.
Dennis Scott,
Yo.
Will Williams, and G. Hill come with this motherfucker. Get your ass on this motherfucker, man.
Breaking news.
Hold on. What we going to ask him? Man, give us a memory of Curt Smith.
I go, man.
Like, give it, hey.
Yeah.
Give us one of your memories of Curt Smith.
One of the members of the case, let me think about it. Hold on, let me think. Shit, you know I'm old.
We gotta move the phone back. That motherfucker already
It's
up
his
here.
phone. It's enough.
Hey,
Some of my memories of Curt Smith.
Hey, Castle.
I smashed that shit 25 years ago. I like, you know what, I'm telling you, I can't remember.
Hey, yo, Sam, I get bucks because I can
used
say
to battle.
Castle fried at that motherfucker.
That used to be some battles right there.
He said I get bucks like Sam because I can sell.
No question.
That's the meanest
Well,
word
I
I've
gotta go
ever
away
heard
from me, man.
in rap. That's boom.
Yeah.
I get bucks because I, yo. Is that not the best line in the history of hip hop?
Oh, that's my
I
man.
get bucks.
That's a bad motherfucker right there, Joe.
Jadakiss said I get bucks like Sam because I can sell. Yo, that's
Like,
some shit right
Hey,
there.
listen to me, man. Big props to the CEO of We Are One. Personal friends of me and the Trouble Man. Appreciate him. He's definitely been supporting me since 98 motherfucking 2 or whatever. You know, he done cussed me out and I done cussed him out. That's what friends do. Cause this nigga crazy. Trouble
He's
Smith,
definitely crazy.
my cast, the coach, they've been doing this Red Cup thing for the longest. I'm just happy to be the host for the night. JB, Charlie Moe,
Yes, indeed.
you know what I'm saying? Paying homage to my friend. I don't use friend lightly, even though this motherfucker get on my nerve. He's still my friend. Curt Trouble Smith, my favorite basketball player in this town. Always been my favorite. When I was doing the teams back then, I ain't called nobody but Trouble. If he didn't like my roster, and I said, okay, man, well, you get whoever you want to get. If he thought a motherfucker was going to get more than him, he eliminated him.
I want that shit. The motherfucker get more.
He wouldn't get more. One thing about him, and then it always worked out because he knew what it took to beat Baltimore, to beat whoever, and so forth and so on. And wherever, since I've been with Nike, with the Goodman League, wherever we take these teams, these motherfuckers know about.
And we
Curt
had the
Smith.
first, and we had the first Baltimore game.
Yeah,
I
they
want
asked
black
about
people to know
Curt
that
Smith,
shit.
New York,
I want.
and all that. They
We
asked
all want.
about,
We put
man,
the first joint
when
on.
your man Curt Smith, the nigga from DC, I said, man, my man don't play no more. My man finished.
But I was telling all that
but they
goddamn gear
know
in Baltimore.
the Curt
I'm
Smith
like, hey.
story in in DC. They don't have about no motherfucking body else. No disrespect to nobody, but they always ask about my man. And that's why I used to say it jokingly on Facebook. The Trouble Smith story. The people want to hear the Trouble Smith story. And he used to look me off all the time.
You know I look you off.
Yeah, he used to look me
You
off.
know, you mentioned the funny shit. We go through our battles on the phone with ourselves.
Yeah, no
We
question.
laugh, joke, talk, and all that, and we always say, you always tell me this. And I go right back at you. I'm like, nigga, I made you. You said, Trouble, I made you.
Yeah.
And we say that shit and we laugh about it. The other people, when I know that's an inside joke as far as the way we talk.
Yeah.
And when that's in situation, because I done seen that motherfucking farms, Joe. We done been, man, the games, I'm just now. You know I can't see, Joe. Man, make sure our game started. You know, we playing the second game. You can't see. Fuck it.
Yeah. Before we had the light, that was his
Remember that
favorite.
shit? Remember that shit, Joe? I like Joe.
But hey, Rick, he used to tell me make sure we start at a certain time, but this motherfucker still show up late. So Wes, what you want me to do, Wes? And then they knew I was playing with Trick Dice because and I used to catch flack for this nigga.
Trick Dice.
I wouldn't start the game.
Motherfucker
Wes.
rolling 4 trays.
Hey, Charlie,
5 deuces,
I wouldn't
6
start the
1.
game. I'm catching all this motherfucking flack from the man. Well, man, who the fuck you waiting on, Curt? There's 11 niggas in the layup line, Snapper. Who the fuck you waiting on, your man, Curt? Man, that's bullshit, man. And I would call this nigga, Man, where the fuck you at, man? I'm catching hell in here. Cause these niggas talking about they know I'm waiting on you.
Condensation on the court.
Hey, man, they say, everybody in that motherfucker. Yeah, they say, man, what this condensation? Hey, Charlie, like, man, what this? Hey, especially the big game, you know what I mean?
Motherfuckers without, right?
Them niggas, they want to start without. Normally, a hooper want to play against the best nigga.
Yeah.
And they don't mind with it. Nah, but when it came to this motherfucker, man, they want to start the game without this motherfucker, Mike.
For sure.
Hey, man, who the fuck? Man, that's fucked up. You waiting on your man, Curt Smith, nigga. Fuck, man, start the motherfucking game, man. I said, man, the game, Goodman, welcome to the big show. Game starting in 5 minutes. I said, nigga, what the game starting in 5 minutes for? And you got 11 motherfuckers in the layup
5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
5 minutes, 55 minutes ago.
55 minutes ago.
Welcome to the big show.
Hey, I'm trying to pump these motherfuckers up. DJ, give me, welcome to the big show. Motherfucker, when it's gonna start? You know what I mean? The fans ain't had no problem with it, but the opposing team. They man, I used to catch so much flack for this motherfucker. And we on the phone at 9 o'clock when I'm at work. Man, who we got, Snapper? I said, I don't know who the fuck we got trouble, whoever the fuck you pick. They know, man, yo, we got me, we got Mike Smith, man, we got Ern, Adrian, okay.
So you feeling good now?
Yeah, I'm feeling good as a motherfucker. I'm
can't wait to get down there.
Yeah, I'm getting gang, welcome to the beginning, welcome to the big show. MR grade 8 and Shooters 2 coming up in 1 minute. 30 minutes later, MR grade 8 and Shooters coming up in 1 minute. You know, LaVelle, motherfucker. Snap, man, that fucked up. You waiting on your man to get here. Oh, man, fuck y'all. I took so much flack for this motherfucker, man. I said, Trouble, where the fuck you at? You don't work? Get your motherfucking ass to the game on time. Nigga, I gotta work, get off, go home, come down there, you motherfucking late for the second game? And you talking about play, make sure we play in it when the sun up. Get your motherfucking ass there here on time.
The ratings was up though, brother.
The ratings,
oh, there's no question, man.
So the Nielsen ratings was up.
Oh, there's no question. They came to see it. Back then, before Gilbert and all that. But when Gil and them played, when Gil first came down there,
Gil's a bad motherfucker.
Gilbert Arenas,
let me ask you, no.
Gilbert Arenas asked
me.
He said, who was this Curt Smith guy? First motherfucker Gilbert Arenas ever asked me about. I said, you played with him today. He said, who's this Curt Smith motherfucker I been hearing about? I said, my homie, bad motherfucker, Gil. You played with him today.
Gilbert, motherfucking the boy from Portland.
I'm gonna Gilbert all the way.
Yeah, all day. Yeah, they bought that shit up.
Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
What?
Agent Zero.
Agent Zero was a bug.
The one, appreciate you, one, live from the one. My Cold Hearts. JB, Charlie Moe. My main man, Curt Trouble Smith.
We closed out with saying this, man. Appreciate my man Kenny from the one from way back in the day. When I see them signs saying we are from 1992, I was there. You know what I'm saying? And my man Snapper, these my dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Moe from 10 years old. Yeah. Man, my motherfucking man JB, all that, man. This means a lot to me. My man Ricky G and all that.
Up on the road.
Ricky G.
And the thing about though, man, and have Sam or Castle, I'm gonna holler at you, boy. Just you know, Castle. I call him Castle. You know.
Oh,
yeah, and it's man. To that's why I said, man. We always get in our situations, and we have guests on the show. I said, man, well, fuck it. Let the people. You know what I'm saying? I want to sit on the other side of the show and say, boom.
It was overdue.
Yeah, and I called Snap and said, man, boom. Man, interview me. My dog's on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. But at the same time, I appreciate the love from the city. and for, you know, just put my name in a whole lot of conversations with bad motherfuckers, and I appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? And for me, love the city, love my dudes, man. And this motherfucker right, we argue every day, man. Motherfuckers ain't even know. This motherfucker really crazy. But that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My nigga right there, all y'all niggas.
Charlie Moe still got my homies fucked up with me. Big game. I shoots the corner shot. Charlie cut to the basket. I dropped the ball down to Charlie. Charlie missed the layup. And my homies gave me the blues.
Damn, Mo.
That's your shot. Why do you pass it to this?
Well, I remember Charlie take a shot. You take a shot.
No, but Charlie missed the layup. I'm normally.
I'm going with Charlie.
I'm 99%
Charlie
from the corner. Charlie, for some reason, don't recollect that game, but it's all right. Fuck my legacy up. I could have went to Georgetown.
You the favorite Craig Shelton in there, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's me. I could have went to Georgetown, Maryland, any of it. But I chose the military. I chose the military.
I say they were baby
And the
Big Sky.
Yeah, I grew up with Big Sky now. They was asking about me. They said, man, I thought you was coming up.
No, Big Sky.
I said, man, Charlie fucked
Craig
with
Shelton.
career.
That ain't like Wisdom Martin.
Pass it on.
Big show.
And another thing, closing,
Bobo
man,
hosting.
that motherfucker West Side, that motherfucker got the big white We Are One van. Remember that van?
We got one band.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, I ain't.
That's when when on social media you can beep a nigga. Nigga just page me and shit. Say, man, I'm over here. I said, I'll meet you over there.
James Rat Tip.
With a big ass van.
With the Easter. Right with the Easter.
Man, Scott Shelton.
Rodney ran the show.
That's his uncle, yeah.
Yeah, in closing, man, my man Bernard right here. This is my man. Put the camera on B right here.
Who is he? Who is he?
That's me, man.
He played.
Oh, that's Bernard. You talking about
He
that
played
Bernard?
for my championship team.
Who he played
Bro, I
for?
played my
We all
championship
won?
team.
We all won.
But we
Got
played
a
for
Northwest won
I
championship.
got a Miller.
Nigga, I got a We Are One championship.
Got a Miller.
We
Me,
played
Ernest
Star.
Miller, Alfred
And he
Davis,
put his hands through
Lando Rim,
like
Nick.
the first pass and
did it.
shit.
He did it.
He threw the. We let him start. He wanted to start so bad.
He
We let
inbound the
him,
ball. That's the moment he inbound the ball.
oh, we let him start.
Don't let him tell you this. It's not true.
So he ran on the
So
court
you agree with this story?
and he threw the pass and shit.
Oh, he said he pulled a hammy, man.
And he put a hamstring over a pass.
It's Chris Paul.
He passed it.
He passed it and pulled his hammy.
He passed it and put a hamstring. And give it the coach said.
Leave him in.
Fuck him. Leave him in there. The coach said, fuck him. Leave him in there.
I took myself
So your Chris Paul shit.
Hey,
I
B.
took myself out.
You know you talking about me?
Man right there.
We had a lot of
And in closing, what we gonna do, man, with the cut? We're gonna do the cut, man.
Yeah.
We gonna try to.
Man right there.
We gonna switch the whole subject around, and man, we can get together and get these man killers with these kids, man, and the community. We gonna make a difference. We gonna try to make a difference, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you nigga paper towel, Charlie Mo?
You signing up?
Yeah, we signed
What the
off.
fuck is that? You
Hey,
spit up in that
Right there,
joint?
man. A man Snapper came through.
Oh my
We
god.
can't forget Ricky G.
Oh,
Ricky G. We can't forget the Legend Coalition. We can't forget Mr.
man, you
Wiggins.
open that motherfucker cup.
Oh, Charlie, where the fuck? Charlie's throwing up? Oh my
Now
God,
he's
Charlie.
going back. He going.
Charlie going outside to throw up.
Yeah, Charlie, fuck that shit. Go ahead out there. Fuck. Like that shit, man. I'm
Signing
glad.
off
Nigga, I'm glad he went in that cut. That shit like a Bloody Murray.
live from the One Lounge. We are one.
Appreciate you, Slim.
Trouble Smith story. At its finest, uncut, uncensored. We out here.
They got a Bloody Murray.